Okay, guys, let me know if I'm crazy loud or if I'm unclear, because I have my mic set up for the ASMR stuff. But yes, I know I'm crazy, but I mean, I'm trying to, crazy loud. I'm trying to like sit away from the microphone so that I'm not like too crazy. So that I don't have to redo the whole thing, because I have it set up for the ASMR, so obviously it's like very, very sensitive. But hello, everybody. Hello. Let me just say hi to everybody. Bunny, Gooner, Juno, Raz, Squishy, welcome in. Sai, Steve, hell yeah. Solo. Oh, Tactical Potato got first today. Nice, very nice, very nice. But yeah, I just wanted to, I was planning to do just the slime ASMR, but I just wanted to talk about some of the absolute dumbest bullshit that I saw today. I'm trying to think if I should, Archer might want to hear. Yeah, it's really stupid. And it's involving somebody who is in our community. I'm trying to figure out if I should go to, let's see, do I still have this one saved? Yeah, I hate drama, but also, delicious popcorn. Look, Bunny, I'm not judging. I feel the same way. I like drama. Well, I'll put it this way. I like drama if I'm not involved, and also if my friends aren't involved. So that's the bad part about the tea today, is that it is involving one of my friends. But let's see, do I have, I could do this one, I guess. Same drama is interesting, but at the same time I hate it. Yeah, I feel like it sucks being involved in it, but like it's entertaining when it's like other people. Oh, can you hear the nail tapping? Hell yeah. Okay, so let me just get this okay, anyway. Let me open my Chrome. Where do I have Chrome stuff on here? Hang on. Chrome windows. Chrome. Yep, okay. Let me just zoom in on this though, because this is like crazy small. But I just want to show you guys some of this absolute dumbest shit that I've seen, okay? Like, I gotta make it cute. Because I have this whole little screen setup or whatever. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well today. When we do, hi, please wash hands. When we do switch over to do the ASMR, I'm probably not gonna do much like actual talking. It's just gonna be the ASMR. But okay, so hi, Harrison, how you doing? So basically, hold on. Moogie needs to be perched right on top. There we go. So basically, what happened was, so those of you in my Discord who have been in there for a while, you probably know Hitomi, also known in the Discord as Heinz Tomi, for her extremely questionable opinions on things that ketchup. Yeah, ketchup girl, exactly. After the art drama talk, it's just vibing and trying not to sleep. Yeah, like, okay, half of it is I wanted to share the juicy drama with you guys, but the other half is that I'm so sleepy, I already feel like I'm gonna fall asleep, so I figured maybe like the tea will wake me up a little bit, you know? But yeah, so Heinz Tomi girl, she's trying to put together a like a VTuber Halloween song collaboration, you know, type thing or whatever. Imagine being mostly known for a condiment, right? So she's trying to put together a like a thing where like each VTuber sings, you know, one of the Disney villains, and then she puts it all together or whatever. So she's been messaging people trying to get them involved. Hi, Lazuli, how you doing? And I can't join in due to stuff happening in the next few months. Yeah, I figured because you don't have a PC either, so it probably would be hard to like do the what am I thinking of? Like the actual like sound recording or whatever. Oh, it was her. I thought it was two separate drama. Yeah, no. It is her. So basically what happened was she messaged this dumbass, which let me just pull their post up here on le Twitter. Oops, hold on. That's not her. That's just me looking sexy. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Okay. Okay, so this Spectra person. So basically, she messaged her asking her about joining in to the collab or whatever. As you can see, very, very nice, standard, you know, would you be interested in doing this or whatever. This person responds, AI arts profile picture / banner detected, DM rejected, pick up a pencil. I put some art in the art thing if you guys want to look. Oh, some new art. Hold on. Let me detour from the drama to check out some art in the Discord. Oh, that's cute. Is your OC like an alien? I like it. That's a cute vibe. It's my OC. Nice. Very nice. So basically she responded with this, like, you know, kind of bitchy response. You know, but that's like, you know, that's her right. You can, you know, it's your right to be a bitch, whatever. The issue, though, is that she continued with posting not only like her name, but basically saying that she's going to take her VTuber license away, right? I feel like she could have been like, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't really want to due to how you're yeah. That's kind of how I feel as well, what I'm getting into. First of all, two separate things, okay? And I don't know why I'm putting my fingers up. Like, you guys can see me putting 2 fingers up in front. I just need to not be a VTuber because half the shit that I'm doing with my hands is just, you can't even see. But anyways, or maybe I need to get like a 3D, you know, with like the finger tracking or whatever. But anyways, so this is her banner, okay? So couple things about this. This person may be worse than the cereal bitch. Yeah, honestly, I feel like they're kind of on a similar level, right? She has a cat tail with 2 yellow rings surrounding the tip. Oh, nice. Okay, so as far as, before we get into all the rest of it, whip out the hand cam in the corner so we can see the hand motions. Don't worry, in our heart, we know you are talking with your hands. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hi, Twan, how you doing? Oops, let's see. Yeah, they're still posting more stuff, so we'll go into that in a second. But yeah, so they post her banner, and the thing is, as you guys know who have been here for a while, a lot of, like, me and the other VTubers in my Discord met because there was like an AI scammer, well, not an AI, an art scammer that was using AI in like the stuff that they were giving people. So I'm usually pretty good at spotting AI stuff. For the most part, from what I see, this only has one little mistake that could potentially indicate that it's AI, but it also could be a coloring mistake, so it's not really definitive. Other than just it being in the general style of being AI art, right? So I could see, I'm so tired right now, I'm like zoning out. I don't care what you're talking about. We're talking about art drama. So it's basically in the same style that most, you know, normal like AI art is or whatever. So whether it is actually AI art or not, I can understand why somebody thought that it was, right? Because it does have that kind of style. When I look at it, I don't think it is, although I think maybe the person that drew it might have been like tracing AI art or inspired by it, because it does have that same kind of like general thing. But the thing to note here, okay, is that also the art style AI uses, others use the same style. It sucks because people are like, this is AI when it's, yeah, exactly. And we've gone over it before on stream, but there's a lot of ways that you can tell if something is AI, and it's usually like very, very small details that the AI tends to not get in the way that it should. So it'll like be, you know, stuff that's supposed to be like buttons that'll be like a little bit melty, or hair that comes out of nowhere. Like it's very little details, but if you've seen a lot of it, it can be easy to spot. And like I said, this one to me it's very borderline whether it is or not. But the thing about this is that this is not something that Hitomi drew herself. She commissioned 2 separate artists, one for a profile picture and one for a banner. So if anybody did use AI art, it was the artist that created these or whatever. Okay, so that's the basic story or whatever. So, so this creator puts her, on huge blast or whatever and says, that like, the AI profile picture banner detected, DM rejected, pick up a pencil. Just stupid shit. Hi, Crow. How you doing? So at first, like, she had people that were on her side or were like, oh my God, like, I hate the AI people, whatever. And then I started pointing out to those people, like, she literally... Okay, here's the thing. You have the right to block, to decline, whatever, whoever in your DM for any reason. That's fine. But if you're going to call them out publicly with their name, there is, I feel like, more responsibility. Even half the comments are like, what the fuck, you could have told her. Yeah, exactly. So once I kind of started going in there and saying, like, first of all, she's not the one that drew those. She actually paid somebody to do this. So if you can't, like, expect people, especially people who might be newer to the community, to be able to identify AI art, especially... Oh, thank you for the follow, Inchio Stro. Welcome to the Sour Bros.
Welcome to the Sour Bros.
You can't expect everybody to be able to spot it, especially when it is extremely subtle like this, where it's literally just the overall vibe and maybe one small thing, So in my opinion, you have no idea how long I've been trying to catch one of your streams. Hi, your Reddit posts have made me choke heavily on water. Well, I am so glad that you've got to come by. Apologies if my audio is a little bit weird. We're setting up for a slime ASMR stream today because it was one of our subathon goals, but joke on the, but I wanted to talk about some drama with one of our friends real quick first. So glad you're here. Apologies if it's not the greatest sound or whatever, but nah, go ahead and I'll blame you. So basically, instead of I specifically love this VTuber because they actually try to respond to everybody, and for some reason I was like, what do you mean this VTuber? Do you mean the one in the Twitter? Didn't realize you're talking about me. But thank you. Pray to these. So basically, instead of what I think would have been the correct thing to do, right, is to say, hey, I don't like to collab with people that use AI art, and I think that your profile is AI art, your banner is AI art, whatever. And then if the person doubles down and is like, oh, I don't care that it's AI art, then sure, go call them out, whatever. But like, you can't just assume that they know and that they, that's a great emote. I love it. You can't assume that they know and that they're maliciously using it on purpose, So people in the comments kind of started like going back against her. Like some of them were like, this doesn't even like look, just like really close, and you'll see an AI fuck up. Yeah, and that's the thing is that when I look on this, hi Sully, the only thing that I see, hold on, I wonder if I can make this bigger. I really like zoomed in and looked pretty deep on this. The only thing that I can see possibly is, you see here on the left of the shoulder how it has this extra thing that kind of looks like a collar, but the fold is not in the same place where it would be for the collar to continue. So again, it could be AI. It also could just be a coloring mistake to where they meant to color this like as a gap, like the wall behind, and they didn't. So it's very like borderline, it's not one of those things where you're like, oh yeah, this is definitely AI. And the other things that you usually see with AI, I don't see here personally. So again, it's very, very borderline. It's not, it's like somebody forgot to cover it. Exactly. If it's AI, it probably would have had been a poorly done trace because the colors are super flat. And yeah, that too. Like it looks to me like somebody who was like inspired by or maybe traced over AI art, but it isn't like AI generated art, if that makes sense. So it's not something that a like person who's not familiar with AI art and how it looks and stuff would immediately clock as like, oh, this is definitely AI art, like if they hired an artist, they expect that the artist drew it, they paid them for it, What if the art was on a white background and she got rid of the background but forgot that little piece? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that like it could be AI, but it also could just be a coloring mistake. So it's not like a smoking gun. And for me, that's the only thing I could find in the whole thing that could even possibly be AI. But again, there's like, it could also be a coloring mistake, you know? Looks like more like a slight color mess up rather than AI art. They may have, like you said, used AI as a concept, but definitely looks more like human error to me. Yeah, for sure. So anyway, so the people in the comments were like, oops, oh no, what did I do? So the people in the comments, you know, started being like, you know, I usually can see AI art, but I don't even like, you know, I don't see what you mean. She hit a bunch of these though. But yeah, like this guy was like, not gonna lie, I'm not really seeing any of the telltale signs here. No warped features, no artifacts. Doesn't even have that general vibe for being off. Can someone point out what they think makes this AI art? This other person, I'm getting old. I used to recognize AI instantly and now I don't even see any sign. Might be just a layering problem too, just something extra. I know when I get tired enough, yeah, for me, like, and I'm not not an artist at all. I occasionally draw for fun, but I'm not at a point where I would be like, I'm an artist, you know? But I do know that when I color stuff, I forget shit all the time until like I post something and then I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot this. And you know, so I could definitely see. I'm ashamed to say I'm playing Paper IO2 while listening. I don't know, is that a game? I haven't heard of that. So yeah, so basically started to get like a little bit of backlash or whatever. And then, hold on, let me see what the first thing. So I kind of like went in the comments and I went to the post she made and she was telling the people off who were saying she could, yeah. So basically people were saying, you know, even if it is AI, like you could have just like like there's no reason for you to like publicly humiliate this person. They might not have known it was AI. You know, you still could have said no, or you could have posted this stuff without her name in it if you really wanted to. In my opinion, they did it just for, you know, rage bait clicks or whatever. But the face looks AI, but that trait is because AI tends to copy certain styles more than others. So it's plausible that the artist just traced over or used something with a similar style. Right. Gay Cheeto Puff. Thank you for the follow. I like your name. That's funny. Howdy doody. I'm an artist. Proceeds to eat crayons. What's your favorite flavor crayon? Also, hi, Eisen. But yeah, so again, that's what I meant. Like the only other than that one little thing, the only other thing that looks quote unquote AI is like just the overall vibe of the art style. But again, that's not, you can draw in that style. So it's not like a smoking gun. This is absolutely AI, you know? It's basically they're being mean to our weird ketchup girl. Exactly. Green tastes like green. Yeah, rage. I feel like it's rage bait. This is Mugen. His name is Mugen. But yeah, so basically people started going off on her and then, oh my God, when did my plant is floating in the air. Hold on. What is this? What is this magic going on? Okay, hold on. Come down here. Come down. Don't be floating. Don't be floating. Plants can't float. All right. I guess because my ears can't come off anymore. Now I just have floating plants instead. We defend our ketchup girl. Exactly. They must be a hardcore mustard Annie. She is I'll say that she's very special. She's very special. Hi, Ainto. It's a sad, pathetic attempt to look based. Exactly. Mugen likes to judge, but don't worry. He does judge, but he's a sweet boy at heart. Sakimi-chan is an artist who got screwed because AI copied their art heavily, so their art ended up looking like very AI despite Yeah. It's like there's a lot of stuff where, you know, because it's like the thing to, not that I don't dislike AI art, but it's like the thing to hate on it for easy retweets and such. That's kind of why I feel like they did this, you know, originally. I need to go buy AI art of my cereal that ran out. Nice. So yeah, so anyway, so what was the first thing hold on, let me see what the first thing it was. They're still saying other stupid stuff even since I started. Hang on, let me I want to give it verbatim. Did they delete one of them? I think they deleted some, but they said it was like something like, I can't believe people are trying to tell me I should be like nicer or whatever to the AI or AI kid. You know what? Did she fucking delete the? Hold on a second. Hold on. Waves to fellow sour bros and the bread. Hi, Prafter. Hold on. Because I had it. Oh no, I don't think I retweeted it. I think I just said something about it. Yes. Okay. So she had what colors tonight slime? We have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 different ones with multiple colors. So you'll see those soon. Well, I quote tweeted the original one, but it looks like she deleted the other. You remember she had that one where she said, I want to figure out how to, I don't want to like get the phrasing wrong. Yeah, bread detective. But it was something like, I don't care if I'm like a gigantic bitch. You know, it's very freeing. You should try it sometime. And then basically like said something else about, the hiding comments is later. Said something else about like, you know, the people that like that kind of personality will find me, something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but looks like she deleted that part. I hope not. Wait till I had a bit of a breather to roast and end this bitch's career edging me. I'm sorry. I'll try to go fast for the drama portion. Okay. Twitter flashbacks when I joined. I got deluged with art bot. Oh yeah, that's a whole other issue on Twitter. It's so annoying. You've all been fooled. This isn't the variety streamer existential bread. It's the drama streamer existential tea. Oh my, that would be such a good name. I'm gonna steal that if we ever do drama videos. But yeah, so basically they said something about like, you know, I don't care if I'm a gigantic bitch. Like they deserve it. You know, it's very freeing to be a bitch. You should try it sometime. And basically, she said in a comment thread, it was on her page before. Hold on, let me go through her replies. Because I do want to show it verbatim if she didn't delete it. So let's see. What's today? The 23rd? Yeah, no, she deleted it. It looks like straight up deleted it. Did she even delete this original one? No, okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up. Maybe she deleted it. Maybe it's just not showing up for some reason. I mean, if you're gonna have a villain arc, own it. That's true. But here's the thing. As we'll get to, she in fact did not own it. I once did a debate for art bots. That was the only time I got a viral tweet. Oh, you found it, but you found the thing about being a bitch, or you just like found her account in general, you mean? Okay, if you found it, post the words in the chat. So basically she was like, you know, I'm a gigantic bitch, I don't care, you know. This just in, Catty streamer steers her channel straight into iceberg. So basically it was just kind of like doubling down on, you know, I don't care if you think I'm a bitch, like AI artists are the worst. But, you know, even though again, it was proven like, this is not an AI artist. This is somebody who commissioned someone thinking they were getting art and may or may not have gotten AI art, you know, whatever. So after that, hold on. Thank you for the follow, Jazzy Wolf 64. How you doing today? Welcome to the Sour Bros. Okay, sorry, hold on. I was gonna find. Okay, so basically, when she posted the first thing, I posted a tweet and I was like, hot take: if somebody who's not an artist is using what you think is AI art, maybe take the time to educate them on that possibility and give them a chance to stop using it before immediately assuming they have ill intention. Not everybody knows the signs to look for to spot AI art. She paid artists to commission her profile pic and banner. A person new to the community would reasonably assume by paying an artist they would receive hand-drawn art. If you let them know you think it's AI and they're like, I don't care, then go ahead and publicly humiliate them, whatever. But not even giving them a chance to correct it is just gross. But I guess it's easier to get engagement by rage baiting about AI instead of being decent to your fellow humans. No, it's not that, Bunny. It was a whole other post, like literally verbatim saying that she's a gigantic bitch and that it's freeing to be that way and like, you know, people should try it or something. She also has a Pansly account, so the personality might be to drive people on that. Yeah. Human decency is a myth. True. TDLR, I was wrong and refused to admit it. Suck my dick off my high horse. Pretty much. But, and here's the thing, like, if she had stood on that, you know, I would have been like, you're stupid as fuck, but at least, like, you stood on it, right? However, as she started to get more and more retweets of people saying, like, this is, like, stupid, like, why would you do it? Like, at least try to educate them, which also is kind of like what we talked about on stream last night of, like, where you can't just assume people have ill intent immediately. You know, some people just are ignorant. Now, if you educate them on why something is, like, wrong or stupid or whatever, and they continue, then yeah, go ahead. But, like, you have to at least, like, educate people and not assume that they're trying to do bad, like, for everything, you know, from the beginning. So let's see. Oh yeah, abrasive was the other thing she said. So she was like, you know, I don't care if you think I'm a gigantic bitch and I'm abrasive. I'm just blunt and honest, and like the people who like that find me or whatever. But then she started responding to like all the people that were going against her, like in super salty manners. Oh, it's Mugen. It's in her link tree, yeah. In a super salty manner. And then the funny thing is, so this just recently, a few hours ago, don't bother trying to fight me in the comments. I'm hiding all your replies. Yes, I am creating an echo chamber because I know that AI art use is horribly wrong and every Gen AI site tool needs to be shut down. God forbid I still want people to have drinking water. So again, oh, you found it? The bitch part? Post it in the chat if you could. People like that will find me. Yeah, let's put all the asshats together. What could go wrong, right? So yeah, so she, again here, she's framing it still as if it was someone who purposefully is using AI art who is saying that that's okay and they're not upset, you know, they're not going to go back on it. About the drinking water is basically because of like the environmental impact, which yes, that's a thing, but also like using Google does that, driving a car does that, but like these people usually don't care about that part as much, you know? It's kind of long. Can I send it in the Discord general chat? You can just send it. If it's the tweet that she had, you could send it in here. I don't mind. AI companies are buying rights to local drinking water. Yeah, so there's definitely like environmental issues. But the thing is again, you know, existing in the modern world does that. Exactly. And the thing is again, she's like framing this, you know, God forbid I still want people to have drinking water. Like the issue is not the fact that anybody is saying that AI art isn't bad. The issue is that you're trying to publicly humiliate someone based off nothing, you know, because they don't, you didn't even give them the chance to say, hey, did you know your profile, you know, pic or whatever is AI? You didn't even give them the chance to like take it down. And also, before all this, as soon as she did get that DM, Hitomi did take both of them down because she wanted to like get to the bottom of it and figure out what the artist, you know, if it like actually, you know, was AI art or whatever. So it's like she would have done the right thing had she just given her the chance to do so, which is why it's like so stupid annoying. And then what was the other thing she said? Okay, yeah. So basically, so she hid all the comments. I can't believe there are people telling me to go easier on the AI art kitties on my posts. I'd like to continue being a gigantic bitch, I think is how that went. I think people used to do stuff like this back in the day in a little town called Salem. It was wild, right? But yeah, so she started like hiding all the comments that didn't agree with her, and she said, all right, I already showed you guys what she said. So I was like, imagine saying that you don't care that you're a gigantic bitch, and that it is freeing. Delicious bunny. And then hiding all the replies disagreeing with you once they start outnumbering the asspats. What a little bitch. Still pushing a false narrative on the way out as well to hopefully get enough validation to assuage the hit to her ego. So, let's see. Oh, hi, Erica. How you doing? She couldn't handle the heat and decided to run out of the kitchen, pretty much. Brett had told me posted a screenshot of that post Spectra made. The bitch one? Hold on, let me... Because that's the only one that I can't see. Oh, yes. Okay, here you go. So I can't believe there are people telling me to go easier on the AI art kitties on my posts. I'd like to continue being a gigantic bitch, thanks. It's more freeing that way. You should try it sometime. At the end of the day, if I know what I'm saying is right, I have no qualms with being unfiltered and rude. I don't care if it makes me seem abrasive. I found that the right kinds of people tend to appreciate my demeanor. Those of y'all are the real ones. Which again is like what we were talking about last night of like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm honest and blunt, and it like just erases the fact that you're being an asshole, you know? Is she equating humans getting killed by the church to seize property to being killed on Twitter? Right. Crazy, dude. Just yeah, you can definitely slap her. Yeah, I knew somebody like that. Unfortunate. Her model's too pretty to have such a rude personality. Fortunately, there's quite a lot of YouTubers like that. But yeah, I just thought it was like so fucking funny that she had this thing about like, you know, models hide everything. Yep. She had this whole thing about, you know, I'm a gigantic bitch and, you know, I don't care. You should try it sometime. But then as soon as like too many people started like disagreeing with her, she hit all the comments. Like, which is it? Are you proud of being a bitch and standing, you know, 10 toes in on your bitch business? Or are you a little bitch that can't handle people telling you that you're being a bitch when you're being a bitch and not like a fun bitch? So is that girl's model pretty though? I mean, it's, you know, it's subjective. I kind of like her outfit. I don't know about the rest of it, but you know, obviously everybody has their own personal stuff. So there we go. Had my time to breathe, filled the character limit in it too, but she messed up. Nice. But yes, okay, so she posted a couple more things since I started. So let me go look at those real quick. She's lucky that she hasn't been a bitch to the wrong person. Yes, agreed. Completely agreed. Now is she a bitch, just not in a tough way, right?
Here, whack. His jewelry, whack. His foot stance, whack. The way that he talks, whack. The way that he doesn't even like to smile, whack. Me, I'm tight as fuck. He
got it twice, I guess. She's double whack. She deserves the 2 whacks because she's just so super whack. Subjectivity from an objective standpoint is not a bad model. It's a person attached to it. Yeah, that's fair too. She's an internet tough girl who failed at being an internet tough girl. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the thing is, if you're gonna be her model, whack. Her personality, whack. Her tweets, whack. Goth Ojo-sama. Yeah, in her dreams. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna say, you know, that you don't care that you're a bitch, that you think it's freeing, all this kind of stuff, whatever. Okay, sure, people are gonna hate on you, but at least, you know, you stick with whatever you're saying. But it's just funny as fuck to say that and then start hiding replies because they're not agreeing with you. It's just fucking stupid. Okay, so since I started, let's see. Hold on, let me go down. Okay, so yeah, so I mean, I know why she's like that. People like her. Yeah, I mean, it works for somebody, you know, so the grift continues, I guess. Her ratio, whack. Exactly. So she said some other like random thing about her, you know, Halloween plans or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, clears throats. I'm a bitch.
If
you're gonna have an opinion,
here, no one is here.
10 toes down, you need to be able to take the criticism. Exactly. She did it to herself already, immediately went to promote her Ko-fi and YouTube. Not surprising. If you put anything out on the internet long enough, you eventually will form a base. True. That's true. And also, too, some people will stick around just because apparently she does this a lot from what somebody else was telling me, that like she's been involved in like a bunch of other dramas before. So I'm sure a big part of it is just because it works to, you know, get engagement or whatever. It's because she's insecure, so she tries to convince herself she's not by being a girl boss. However, it's really her running away from introspection. Yeah, drama farming works. Exactly. So it's like, but I just feel like, okay, I feel like if you're gonna drama farm, right, either you can go one of 2 ways. Either, you know, you admit you're wrong and you apologize, whatever. Or you stand on business and say, no, I'm fucking right. I'm doubling down. I'm tripling down, whatever. You don't like pretend that you're doubling down and then go and like hide all the comments like a little bitch, you know? Yeah, 2 more hours and she'll blame the tism. Exactly. Oh, she's a professional jerk. Exactly. So let's see. So remember, kids, most people on Twitter are not committed to telling the truth, even though that's obviously her, since she keeps acting like it's people that are defending AI art when nobody's saying that. They're defending the fact that you're trying to like publicly humiliate somebody without even educating them or even finding out if they even knew it was AI to begin with. No commitment with these kids, right? If it gets clicks, may as well make people mad whenever you can. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there like that, for sure. As a fellow tism, we don't claim her. Yeah, well, we were talking to Bunny last night. We were talking about how a lot of people like will use whatever label they give themselves as an excuse to be an asshole. And I feel like Eisen said, I would not be surprised if in a couple hours she's like, oh, it was my autism. No, it's not your fucking autism. You're just an asshole. Drama be like, oh, hi, Asher, how you doing? There's a rule, bad PR is still good PR. Yeah. I mean, honestly, sometimes I wish I had like such little like moral values that I could do this stuff, but I can't bring myself to do it. This and the right-wing grift are like the way to go if you want to get like big fast, you know, but I just, unfortunately, have these pesky morals. If you know you're right, don't engage in discourse too far. Let them argue with the wall, boo-boo. What? Stupid. Don't blame autism for bad behavior. That makes others with autism look bad. Yeah, and it's not an excuse anyways. It's not an excuse to be an asshole. You know, just questioning why people are dumb on Twitter, same as you. Fair. I like trains. Sorry, chat, autism hit. So you gotta pull an Oz, do the right-wing grift, and then bam, okay. I'll start planning that out, you know? I see this so much with tism. Yeah, and BPD too. BPD as well gets blamed a lot. The water shit had me roll, because that's what I'm saying, like, you know, God forbid I want people to have water. That's not what this is about. Like, stop trying to make this straw man argument that is not what everybody is like complaining to you about, just because it's easier to defend than what you're actually doing. Morals are a poor man's quality. It's really true. It's really true. And then somebody was like, quick, be more performative for clout. Nope, the people trying to tell me to be nicer are the ones being performative for clout. Try again. I'm always speaking up against AI. Again, thank you for the hydrate. Hold on. Again, nobody's saying that AI art is good or should be, like, that's not the argument, but she keeps trying to act like it is. The rest of us who haven't always fight to be good people. People don't see that, or you're scared to say it because of the label attached. Yeah, I mean, I just personally, like, I don't like using it as an excuse because all kinds of people can be assholes, you know? You're born autistic, you choose to like trains and be an asshole, right? Look, I have a lot of intrusive thoughts I say out loud. None of them sound like this shit take. Exactly. Thing is, she could have used this to go after the commission. That's the thing is, like, she could have done all this and got all the same clout by just going after the artist versus, you know, instead of just going after Hitomi for no fucking reason. You know what I have to say to that person? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Who are you? Exactly. You have enough money to be moral. Like, this whole issue could have been avoided if Spectre would have been a decent and kind person, or Hitomi never met. Yeah. But I mean, I feel like I can't blame Hitomi for messaging her because she didn't do anything wrong, you know? Brett is against people having water confirmed. Okay, I don't want people to have water because I need to use all of that water to waterboard people in my torture chamber. So if people like start drinking up all the water, I'm not gonna be able to waterboard people, and that's like my favorite pastime. So unfortunately, I'm very anti giving people water. Okay, I have to say, why the fuck does a banshee have oni horns? Okay, I can't get behind the model. Yeah, she's supposed to be a banshee. Let's see. Oh, okay, and so now she's muting it. She's not just hiding replies, but muting it. Muting this. Who gives a fuck? Subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Twitch, get an astrology reading from me on Coffee. Like, what the fuck, dude? Now I'm gonna starve. Yeah, instead of attacking a person for asking for a collab, you made it into an attack post against someone who was literally just trying to do a music collab. Yeah, it's so fucking stupid, dude. With all this high-grade copium, you'd think she would have been smart enough to target the artist. That's what I'm saying. She could have got all this without the backlash if she just took like 30 seconds to see, oh, I was wrong about who I targeted at first. Let me switch it up to whoever the actual artist is, you know? Drown me, bread. I don't know if you really want to be waterboarded. That would maybe not be too fun. Wait, I thought Spectre was a full Oni. She's a banshee. We're gonna have to find her in Phasmophobia. Yeah, she doubled down. She's using that water for her cereal instead of milk. Wash out. Somebody pick up that phone because I fucking called it. Oh my. Okay, I am stealing that phrase, Eisen. I fucking love it, dude. Yeah, I can tell she's scared at this point. Inconsistent, exactly. She describes herself as a banshee VTuber. She's an astrology girl. Dumb bitches. No effort, only praise. They lazy as shit. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I just think it's funny that she tried to act like she was a big badass that didn't care and then immediately went to hiding comments, you know? So it is what it is. It is what it is. I did notice that I think part of it too might also be, you know, I never fully understood what people meant by V-tweeters. But looking at her other places and the follower count and the view count she has outside of Twitter doesn't exactly like match up to her Twitter numbers. So I feel like this is maybe a good example of what a V-tweeter is. Smooth ass brain up in that skull looking like a whole ass chicken breast, right? This is why I say people with inflated numbers on Twitter feel like they're hot shit. Yeah, we have the same brain cell there. Meanwhile, their opinions are more brain dead than what my dog shits out, right? I'm biased, but for real, makes sense. Yeah. Just stupid, dude. Just absolutely stupid. Real badasses let it remain unsaid, and they don't care about it because they don't need to. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, if you are gonna say it, you gotta stand behind that, you know? You gotta just... Don't back. If you're gonna back down, you back down and apologize. You don't back down and hide everything because you're a little bitch. Typical Scorp. Don't put her in with Scorpios. This is Cancer behavior, 100%. I feel like we share a brain cell on a lot of these issues for sure. Damn, I'm a Scorpio. Oh, Bunny. I knew. That's why I like you. I have a lot of Scorpio friends. I stand on business unless I'm wrong, in which case I stand double on business. Oh, is that this chicken on Twitter? Yep. The one that was going against Heinz Tommy. Not for real French? Oh, hold on. Okay. Let me read that again. I'm biased, but French makes sense? Huh? What French? You're confusing me. I'm a Gemini, and even I ain't this two-faced. That makes sense. She has a tumor. Oh, wrong kind of cancer. Was about to say I'm a Scorpio too. The hell I do. Yeah, Scorpios are cool. But yeah, that is that. So for Scorpios catching strays, exactly. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And the stupid Gemini here. I'm an Aquarius, and all I know is no one is safe in the Twitterverse, right? All I know is I used to have a friend. She English/French and languages. Oh, on her profile. Oh, okay. I see what I was like, are you trying to say about what we were talking about earlier in the Discord about a certain word in French? I thought you were trying to be slick with that, you know. I'm also a Scorpio. Hey, we got a lot of Scorpios in here. She might be from Quebec. Sorry, I saw you covering this with Let's Go. I have to come say hi to the friend. Well, it's a nice one to stop by. But yeah, she's an exotic French Canadian. It looks like. She's just weak. It's too much attention at this point. She's winning by getting it. Yeah, usually I tend to like ignore this kind of stuff, but like because it was a friend of mine, I was like, no, I gotta fuck it up. Heck yeah, I should stop by sooner. Oh no, she's the French part of French Canadian. Exactly. She's definitely the exotic French Canadian. Which, if you guys don't know, I had a French Canadian ex who told me at one point that the only reason I liked him was because he was exotic. And I was like, French Canadian is not exotic, dude. What the fuck? I'm gonna start paying people on Twitter to flame her. Yeah, I mean, he said a lot. He said a lot of stupid things, but that's probably one of the things that takes the cake for sure. Like, you're not exotic for being Canadian and speaking French. Like, not at all. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So we're gonna do the ASMR. So I'm going to not be talking a whole lot, but I'll be showing you guys my favorite weird sounds and whatnot. So yeah. So hopefully you enjoy it and it's relaxing to you like it is to me. I'm exotic for being a common sense, having smartass on the internet. Yeah, that's very rare these days. I didn't know you did that. Did what, ASMR? Just the ASMRs we did it. It's a sub goal for the subathon. Just worry for your food supply. Looking out for you, bro. Common sense is a comment. Exactly. Yeah, no, I've only done. I did a slime ASMR like way back when I started, which it's like 5 months ago. It's not like way back. And then I put it on our subathon as one of the goals, and we met it. So. That's exotic. Being French Canadian is the iodine list. Table salt to foreigners, right? Like, just get over yourself, dude. This is the same one too that like lied to. Okay, it's like this. It's the dumbest thing, right? He lied to me about his height, even though he knew I had dated guys shorter than me in the past and that I didn't care about height. But he still lied. And I just don't understand, like, what his end game was, because obviously, like, at some point, we were gonna, like, meet up in person, you know? And, like, so when we did, I just met him, like, oh, you are not what you said you were, which would have been fine if you told me, but, like, what? Did you think I wouldn't notice that you're shorter than me? I appreciate that, but I deadass will start eating ramen cups just to put some heat on her to see how I like it. Way back in the days of yore, in March of this year. Actually, I think it was May, so not even that long ago. He must have thought this was Tinder, right? Lying means no trust. With no trust, there cannot be conflict. Accountability cannot work. Yeah, for sure. And it's just stupid. Like I get why. And I've ranted on this before, but he just offended a shaman and was hit with a curse shrinking. You know. That would make more sense, you know, especially if they heard him make that French Canadian, exotic French Canadian comment. I don't get it. The best part of dating tall girls is that they're taller than you. Yeah, that's the thing is that, like, you're 4'3". That's the thing is, like, I get that there are a lot of, like, women who are really, really stupid about, let it be known I'm a little slime. Short king squishy. I dig it. I know there's a lot of women who are really, really stupid about dudes' heights. And, like, personally, I think it's, like, really, really stupid and, like, takes a whole lot of, like, really amazing people out of their potential dating pool. But, you know, it just shows that they're, like, fucking shallow. If he was worried about his height, only show some deep-seated confidence in, if you only knew how correct you were about that. Absolute insane shit. But yeah, but that's the thing is that, like, I've never been like that. My only thing when it comes to dating anybody that's shorter than me is they can't be openly insecure about it. You know, if they're the ones that are like, you know, don't wear those heels or whatever, no, fuck off. Like, I don't want to date you then. But if you're just shorter than me and you're cool with it and I'm cool with it, like, who gives a fuck? Women caring about heights are dumb. I gotta say it. I don't care if the guy's tall, short, my height, anything. Agreed. I mean, sadly, the dating pool is kind of bad nowadays anyways. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying is, like, they take such a huge part of the dating pool away when it's, like, shit to begin with, you know? So it's like, I don't know. Put the heels on and squish me? That's why you're squishing, Tin, huh? Fortunately, I'm too tall to be a short king, too short to be Tinder legible, meaning I had to learn to socialize. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm tall enough to not be considered... I'm not to be considered a tall girl, quote unquote, but I'm at the lower end of that, you know? So I'm not tall enough to be, like, cool model tall, you know? But I'm tall enough that, like, it's still uncomfortable to sit in economy on, you know, planes. So if I date somebody, I'd trust them enough to talk to them about it. The fact I'd be able to and feel like I'd help to would be what matters. Yeah. Look, where the heels, I'll get a piggyback ride. Hell yeah. She's like 5'9". Very close, very close. I'm 5'8". But yeah, like I've dated guys that were 6'2". I've dated guys that were 5'5". Like, it literally, as long as they don't care, I don't care. But unfortunately, on both ends, stupid girls think too much of it. A lot of guys are too insecure about it, you know, so it's just unfortunate. Yeah, I'm 5'12". I'm 10 feet tall. I'm 10 feet tall. Thank you for the follow, Midnight's Live. Welcome to the Sour Bro. Oh, you're about my height then. I guess we can give each other piggyback rides. I don't care. Tall is tall. Stay that way or I might cry. Fair. That's very, very fair. That's very fair. Taller than me, 5'6". Oh, you're taller than I thought. For some reason, Bunny, not in a bad way, but you give short energy. So I wouldn't have thought you were 5'6", but that's cute. I like it. 10 feet tall, but are you bulletproof? There's only one way to find out, man. Yeah, I have 6-inch platform shoes. I wish I was taller. How tall are you, Duke? I can't remember if you told us. Girl, look, Bunny, they say it about me too, okay? They say it about me too. We both have short energy, all right? 10 feet tall, squish me now. I'm stuck at average Asian man height, 5 points. I feel like that's almost on the tall side for average Asian male height. Look, if I gotta break my back to kiss a girl, it's too short for if you're under 4 feet, we give you a step stool. That's the other crazy thing too, because she gives off that energy because of all the crash outs. Yeah. The crazy thing is that, like, I feel like the majority of the women that are like really stupid about like, I won't date any guy that's under 6 foot or whatever, are like 5 foot nothing. Like, you're literally, even somebody that's some dude that's 5'4" would be taller than you. Like, why do you need somebody to be like such a significant, you know, difference? Stupid. Someone get Hori in here to make Bunny crash out, right? I'm precisely 6 feet, so not really tall for a guy, but not short. Well, you at least, you meet the minimum Tinder requirement, I guess, of people filtering everybody for 6 feet or more. They have to learn what matters the hard way. Yep, that's true. That's very, very true. That's very, very true. But yeah, it's unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. Both ends of it. The crash out wouldn't be that much over text solo. I gotta talk to him to crash out. That's true. What is this Tinder thing? I swiped down on that info. It's like the thing that people will say they won't date anybody that's under 6 foot. So, you know, you're the minimum requirement, I guess. Actually 5'7". I live in a cursed limbo according to my dating list friends. Like, you're not short enough to be short, but not tall enough to be tall either. Someone who's 5'10", I'm like, girl, you too short for a 6 feet. If you're 5 feet, stick to short men, right? I'm 69 inches tall. Nice. I'm a nice even 6 foot myself. Also, it's not that great. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm very much like not a looks person anyways. I'm like big on like if your personality is good, it makes you look good to me, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. Height is just like the dumbest thing, man. It's okay. I'm 6'4", but was told my appreciation of anime and video games was a red flag they just couldn't look past. Sounds like they were the red flag. Yeah, they're uncultured swine. Exactly. Look, I'd rather have someone who could also reach the top shelf, right? All I will say is that I never feel cooler than when I'm in a grocery store and an old lady asks for my help to get her something off the top shelf. I'm like, yes, ma'am, I got you. Don't worry. And I'm not even that tall, you know. I'm just taller than average. I think average female height is 5'4" in the States. Male is it 5'8" or 5'10"? I can't remember. Hold on, let me look it up. United States. States average height. 5 feet 9 inches for men. 5 feet 3 inches for women. Okay, so I'm 5 inches above that. So they're not worthy of the kings exactly. This is almost a good tangent of cereal. Yeah, the longer you're around, you'll see that this tends to happen quite often, and it usually takes me at least 2 hours to get into whatever we were planning to actually do on that stream. So, And then the sweet old lady says, you're a good kid, and yes, I love it. It makes my heart melt. Yeah, it's the most attractive thing to me with personality. People who only care about looks, they don't think or even know what they even need. Yeah, for sure. Sounds like both sides got an inch shorter. Yeah. Because like the thing is for me, can you give us some more stale garlic bread in the basement? No, you only get one a day. You have to earn more. What have you done to earn more, huh? Except try to tell Duke that you're a better chef than him, you know? Currently watching 911 and vibing to the chaos and chat at the same time. Is it 911? Is that like a new show, or you mean like Reno 911? Works for real. Men get a plus 10 buff when complimented by anyone. Yep. My best friend is 6 years older than me, and she keeps getting mistaken for my mother. Oh no. No, the LA one. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. Is it like a live cop type show thing or something? I always love it when old ladies ask for help at the store. It makes me feel strong. Exactly. Oh no, I can't get this jar off the grocery shelf. I sure don't want to help I sure don't hope a tall, towering queen also wearing 6-inch heels doesn't come over and grab it for me to emasculate me. That'd be so bad. I hope that doesn't happen. Sus. Season 9 firefighters. Spitballing without context. Is that Brooklyn 9? Wait, no, that's 99, not 911. I'll have to look it up. Please come check on us in the basement. We are lonely in our chains. I did not promise you anything but bread. I did not promise you, emotional support or anything. So I think I will decline. I will decline your request. What in the role play? But yeah, I don't know. Like, cause for me too, like. She promises bread. No, okay, you're allowed to eat the garlic. The garlic bread is the only one you're allowed to eat because that's the cousin that I hate. Okay, so you're allowed to eat that bread, but that's the only one. That's the only one. Kind of topic related, but no one helps elderly anymore. A couple weeks ago, I helped the woman who lives 2 floors above me take her groceries up because her grandkid couldn't be. Oh, that's bad. I hate seeing that kind of stuff, but it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, garlic bread tastes delicious, and it is the only bread that tastes delicious because it's the only bread that we eat.
Head pats.
Right. Thank you for the head pats. Eat the bread. Only the garlic bread. When the role play starts in a grocery store. Nah, I'm gonna put you in the metal box. No bars, no windows, just rusty metal walls. Yeah, that's what he deserves. Short gentlemen take note. Taller women are good because you stand under their boobs. Yeah, exactly. What is it? There's like a Short Kings song by God. I hate the fact that Cody Co ended up being a piece of trash, but it was a good song. It was a good song. Like one of the lyrics is like, I can suck a titty while standing up. Internet has taught me roleplay can happen anywhere, even during brain surgery. I'm kind of scared to ask for details, but I also kind of want to know details. So, I don't like garlic. I want to eat the raisin bread. I mean, you can try, but you're going to be hurt very badly by the sour bros if you try. Why is swirl bread chained up outside? How did he escape? He should be in the basement. Though I would do that to my father for my own reasons. Yeah, I think that's one thing to keep in mind when you don't know like why somebody doesn't help their parents or grandparents or whatever. You never know. The grandparent could be like an unrepentant racist or something, so there's that. But also there's also just like lazy kids, so you really don't know. I don't want to imagine a brain surgery role play, right? Tall or short does not matter as long as they aren't toxic. See, I like the toxic ones, but yeah, I agree. We stuck in a titty while standing up. If you're a short king, there was an Asian comedian back in the day talking about how he was dating a model tall woman, and he was like, yeah, we took a shower together. I hit that. She had to hold me up, but I hit it. Yeah, the ex that I dated that was 5'5" was an Asian guy, and he would say that he liked it because it made him look like he was rich or something to get like a tall, hot woman, that's with him. Apparently 2 characters are in space at the moment. Wait, they're firefighters in space? Now I'm intrigued. I came back at the perfect time talking about sucking titties, standing up. I'm pretty toxic. That's good. I am not 4 feet 2 inches. I literally showed my ID in the Discord. I just came back. We're talking about racism. not really about racism, just that like you never know why people might not be helping their grandparent or their parent or whatnot, which I do completely understand because I do not talk to my family. So there's a Japanese woman who does ASMR who had done a brain surgery ASMR. Yeah, please post it. Just when you post, let the just note that you have my permission to post it because I want to look at that afterwards. Swirl is chained up outside as we ran out of rooms in the basement. We're working on expanding the basement. We are. Construction it's just taking a little while. Cause they keep sending Dante out of town to do other jobs. So he's not back at the house doing the construction for us. So, I was raised weird to help out those weaker than me if they're struggling. Yeah, but like think of it this way, Dante, right? Like, let's say you grew up with your grandparent and they like essayed you or they like physically abused you, you know. If they're struggling with something and you're an adult, you may not exactly be rushing to help them with it. I think that's the point kind of that was trying to be made. But, you know, if it's somebody you don't know or it's somebody that they've never done anything wrong to you, then I don't know why you wouldn't help. I mean, if you can't suck a titty while standing up, you got to get your priorities straight. Brett's 6'7". Yes. Don't listen to Sai. My grandfather was a perpetual racist, and he did it on purpose because he knew it would piss people off. So when he ended up in a nursing home, everyone faked being nice to him. I straight up walk up to him as I rolled them inside and told him straight up, you do realize your wife is already dead, and she allowed you crap for decades. The rest of us were just being nice. We're never coming back to see you again. Yeah, some people need that for sure. He got quiet real quick. Yeah. Let's see. The newest ep is airing at the moment. This is fine. Also, let's respect our elders, even they're kind of pendejos. I disagree with that. I don't think that elders should be respected just because they're elders. I think that if you're a shitty person and you were a shitty person to a specific person as they grew up and whatnot, I don't think they're of any obligation to give you any respect. I think respect is earned. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me have a little sip of this. Okay, hold on. Damn, I'm 5'5". Short king. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I think honestly it takes people to go through it to get it. Yeah, people are like, no, they're family, or oh, that's your blood. Like they don't get it. I mean, and honestly, it's a good thing that they don't get it because it means that they don't have like that trauma from their childhood, you know. But yeah, I feel like some people don't. I can't respect my elders because they have no phone etiquette. Blaring stupid shorts is loud. That is true. But a lot of young people do that too, to be fair. The second best titties are the ones right in front of you. The best titties are the ones hanging above you. Yes, very, very well said. Very well said. Please wash hands. You are, in fact, a lyrical poet, for sure. But yeah, okay, so before I start talking for a million hours and never get to ASMR, let me go ahead and get this switched over. I found a bottle of lemonade in the basement, but I don't remember seeing any lemons, and when I drank it, it tasted salty. That is a little bit concerning. Hold on, let me just change my category here real quick. ASMR, okay. Motherfucker, people tell me my abusive mom is still my mom. I highly doubt that shit. Yeah. I think that the whole blood is thicker than water and stuff. To me, it's just bullshit. It's bullshit, you know. You don't owe your parents anything. They brought you here against your will, you know. So if they were kind, they took care of you, you know, they earned your respect, great. If not, fuck them. I mean, I get the elder thing because my dad was a piece of shit and I literally cut him off. Like, yeah. So like if you saw him struggling with groceries, you may not like rush to help him, you know, and then somebody else might be like, oh my God, I can't believe that Dante's not helping his dad. Although, to be honest, like, I feel like if I was right there, even though, like, I hate my family, I would still do it just because I hate to see, like, people struggle, you know, physically. But still, they wouldn't deserve it. You're going to talk so long, your ASMR is going to be raspy, no voice ASMR, pretty much. Who drank from the piss pot? Respect gets earned, not given. I agree. Short king in my country, I'm considered. I am tall and I'm a queen. Okay, tall queen then. Short king's not a bad thing. That's what we were talking about earlier, is that like people that care that too much about height, or that, you know, girls taller than them are like fucking stupid. It's not blood is thicker than water. It It's the blood of the covenant is thicker than... Yeah. That too. They took what it was supposed to be, shortened it, changed the meaning, you know, so... Let's see. Found the ASMR posting in the Discord now. Thank you. Blood is thicker than water, sure, but sometimes blood can be found in other places. Yep. Chosen family is just as important. It definitely gets misused. You know, it basically becomes like an excuse for your family to abuse you and, you know, get away with everything. I can't believe those parents of mine. There I was chilling, doing nothing. Then bam, here I am, brought into existence against my will. I feel you, Squishy. I feel you. Basically, found family is so much better than the family you happen to be related to. Agreed. Honestly, it takes a lot to still instinctively be like that. Yeah. My mom doesn't buy me anything whatsoever, and I mainly gotta make myself dinner because she's out partying. Oof, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. Let's see. Blood is thicker than water, but not as thick as tall women. Like, goddamn. Also, slime. Yes, slime is the thickest. Choice is more important than randomness. I agree. Okay, so, what was I gonna say here? What was I gonna do? Just think of how many shitty people exist in the world. Do you think they are unable to have children, or do they magically become saints when they have children? Exactly. 100% agree. Juno, it's okay that you're here. We do have an 18 or older rule in the Discord, though, so we will have to take you out of the Discord for now, but just because there's stuff in there that's not, you know, appropriate for kids, but you're welcome to be in the chat because it's, you know, Twitch, whatever. Okay. No, it's okay. I understand. Yeah, it's just because Discord gets kind of weird about that. You know, we don't want it like shut down or whatnot. But you're cool to hang out here with us for sure. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, ASMR. Hold on. Let me move over to where is, I think this one? Yeah, this, I think, right? Yeah. The nails are back, guys. I had to deal with my aunt calling me a bully to my grandmother while I was in the room. She also said I'm awful and just a rude person and high and mighty due to turning 17. Dude, you know, all I can say to you guys is that in a way, my mom kicking me out as soon as I turned 18 was a blessing, because the way that it was to live with her had me so much more like depressed and hating life. And even though it was hard to like have to pay all my own bills at 18 and struggle and stuff in that way, it was so significantly better, you know? So hopefully it will get better for you guys too once you reach that moment. And oh yeah, the nails. We did the nails yesterday on a stream. It took us 4 hours because we were yapping. So after my mother died, the entire rest of my family stopped associating with my sister and I entirely. Oh, that's really annoying. That's definitely. I can understand that though. I can understand that. Are my comments even going through? Probably. I see that one. If you send a really long one, I might not be able to read all of it because the chat goes kind of fast. So I try to like talk to everybody. I love your nails. Thank you. Yeah, we did them yesterday. Chat voted on the color, and I showed everybody how you do gel nails. Sometimes the problem isn't you; it's the people who are supposed to raise you but don't even try. Agreed. I left my parents' house at 17 by choice. It felt so good though. Yeah, you know, like this, I think all the struggle, like, okay, like I feel like today, yeah, Dante, you were one of them. I feel like today with how expensive everything is, that like if you do have a good relationship with your parents, there's nothing wrong with, you know, continuing to live with them and stuff, to save money because, you know, it's great. But if you don't have a good relationship with them, it is worth whatever you have to do to be able to get out of that and to be by yourself, because it's so freeing to just be able to tell them like you don't have to do anything to please them anymore. You know, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to. I love the tapping. I'm the type of ASMR enjoyer as tapping and no talking just doesn't sit right with me. Yeah. I like tapping. I like the metal sounds. like the water sounds. I don't like the whispering and the mouth sounds and all that kind of stuff. It is. I don't want to go back there for the break so bad. I feel guilty though. I mean, you know, it depends. You get to a point where obviously I don't know your personal situation with them specifically. I wouldn't feel guilt, you know, if they haven't treated you right, but I can't believe I'm almost 15. I swear to God, I remember being 9 years old and making slime. Well, you know what, Juno? I'm 37 and I'm still enjoying slime. Okay, so age is just a number. I wanted the nails on packaging ASMR. We are going to get that. We've got the nails on packaging. I got some bubble wrap and then we got the slime. So I feel like a bad older brother. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's tough when you have younger siblings. That's for sure. That's for sure. I can't leave my parents' house because I work for them in my job. So that would be the same thing. Oh yeah. That's an unfortunate thing. Oh yeah, I hate eating sounds, mukbang. No, I can't do that either. Okay, all right. I'm gonna start shutting up and doing the slime stuff. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. I'm gonna do the. Oh shit! Hold on. Where the hell did this? Okay. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to do the complicated one to set up first, all right? Good night, Juno. Might sound kind of messed up, but life kind of easy with both parents deceased. I can definitely understand that feeling. 37 nice. I'm 38. I love being old but young at heart. Yeah, definitely. So you're the other person. No, it's Dubak. He is, I want to say 40 something, and then what's the other one? Our secondary cat is like, I think he said he's in his 50s. So yeah, I can't do the mukbang stuff either. So I get that. Okay. 34. I don't care if that counts me as being one of the olds or not. You're in the olds. You're not older than me, but you're close enough. So welcome to the olds. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing our ASMR stuff. So I just gotta open this stuff first. 42? Oh heck yeah! See, for a long time I was the oldest person in the Discord. So I'm just happy that there's at least a few now. You ain't old yet. How old are you, bewildered? This is the old people camp. You're not getting my login information that easy. Okay. All right. So 57. Oh, wow. Yeah. So you probably look at me and you're like, you can't say you're old. I definitely understand that. Okay. So this is going to be like a Frappuccino, like a Starbucks Frappuccino. So. Sizzly it is. Yeah, it's like a fireplace. I like it like that, yeah. Does this look edible? Would you eat this? Thank you for the follow, Avalon.
Avalon_Canis has followed. Welcome to the Sour Bros.
Push this down a bit. Yeah, it's supposed to be a like a Sakura Frappuccino. Welcome back, Erico. You can't hear it, or you meant you're surprised it has sound. Oh, this one. The clear ones are you have more sound when you have the whole big one. Bad British accent ASMR. You monster. Do it. Do it, you won't. Thank you for...
Squamp wants Brett to do a bad British accent for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, hold on. Hey Siri, set a 10-minute timer.
10 minutes starting now.
Jesus Christ. Okay, thank you, Bunny, for the hydrate. Let me get some of my drink over here. Alright, there we go. Yes, it's bad enough when it's not whispered, so it's extra terrible now. The legend begins. But yes, so each different kind of slime has different textures and they have different sounds that way. So this one is a little bit hard to see because it's such a light color, but it's very like sizzly sort of, almost like fake snow texture. Let's go, massive slime in it. Wait, what if the whisper was the key to getting a good British accent? You might be onto something there, Swamp. This is just gonna be doing ASMR, but chat does dumb shit. Yes, crispy, that's a good one. I like those crispy ones, those crunchy ones. I have a couple crunchy ones. There's ones that are like really smooth that make really interesting sounds as well. So be showing you a few different types of slime. Yeah, the cloud slimes are nice as well. Well, why did I get southern there all of a sudden? ASMR, my chat is fucking dumb and takes advantage of their bits. Iceberg slime. That's every red stream with dumb chat because okay, hold on, I'm gonna change the stream title. Okay, hold on. Okay, alright, gonna update the title. It's because I almost redeemed the southern accent. Yes, I could feel that you were about to redeem it, so I wanted to give you just a little hint of it, you know. Southern British benefits new culture. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, which pack of pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Is how that goes? I feel like I'm ghost hunting in the UK. And these really kind of expand the more that you play with it. It's not a real fake British accent until we get a cheerio. Top of the morning to you, mate. Well, aren't you going ghost hunting tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm doing karaoke. But I do need to do the solo ghost hunting goal since we hit that as well. At some point, I'm thinking maybe next week. Barbara, if you can hear us, say pip pip cheerio. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Browder. Let me get a little bit of my drink over here. I appreciate ya. Alright. Cannot wait for the one song that only the mod team knows you're going to do. Yes, Nemo's song is going to be very, very interesting. I'll put it that way. I don't know if I should do it first that night or if I should save it, you know. Or anyone fancy a pint and a wedge at yo puppy? Yes, we gotta make sure Nemo is there. He's gotta hear all of it. And everybody who couldn't guess what it was going to be is gonna smack their foreheads once they realize what it is. Because it's clearly just the perfect song for him, you know. squishing it so much and then squishing it for the pops. Yes, I do love that. Although I do think on these sizzly ones it doesn't sound as good, but the other ones it's going to be very, very good once we get there. POV Edith just got home from a 9 to 5 and is making pink mashed potatoes for our starving family. Where are the beans for your slime? A real British streamer would have some. Oh, don't worry, we got beans in the next one. You know, we're just making each part of the dinner one by one. We're just making the mashed potatoes right now. And toast, it has to be on toast, of course. But we won't eat the toast, right? Because we don't eat toast, because toast is bread. This one away for a bit. Yes, if it's garlic toast, then it's alright. True, good point, good point. Okay. If I can get this to fit at this point because it's so stretched. Oh, I forgot to get Ziploc bags. I was going to get Ziploc bags to put the excess in for the other ones. Oh well. Yummers, yes, delicious, delicious slime. Alright, I'm not British anymore. At least until somebody else redeems another Brit thing. Oops.
Centimeter defeater 69 wants Brett to speak like a valley girl for 10 minutes.
Hey Siri, set a 10-minute... Hey Siri, set a 10-minute timer.
10 minutes starting now.
Oh my god, you guys, I don't... It's got 10 minutes, just British again. Okay, oh my god. Well, welcome back, Bread Crazy. Some lady named Edith took over your stream for 10 minutes and made pink mashed potatoes. Oh my god. It's very difficult. British Valley Girl. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Like, oh my god, I got this slime from Coachella. Exactly. Where can I put? I guess I can't really put this anywhere because I don't have any open things. So we're just gonna let's do... Oh, fuck. Sorry, hang on. Ow. What the fuck? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we're gonna do another one. Okay, so this one is called Autumn Rock Candy. Okay, see? Autumn Rock Candy. Hey, you see what this says here? If the camera will focus. Do not eat, you guys. Oh my god, do not eat this. Even if it looks very delicious, okay? You cannot eat it, okay? Oh god, ketchup and mustard. This one's very... It is. Shout out to Miss Heinz Toby. But I want to eat it. Look, like, I know. Oh my god, it looks so delicious, right? Like, just the, you know, the clear base with like the bubbly boba almost looking balls, you know. It looks so delicious, but you guys can't eat it, okay? No eating the slime, okay? So yeah, this is forbidden boba, you guys. Oh my god. So we've got this. Those warning labels getting stopped me because I can't read. What good is slime we can't eat? It's good for your brain, for your ears, man. Okay, so we got that, and then we have to mix in this, which is kind of like, sort of see, it's like a rock sort of, like rock candy. And then I think these are almost kind of like slushy, like a sizzly sort of texture. I haven't gotten this one before, so it'll be interesting to see. So what we're gonna
Don't eat me, that's not nice.
It's not nice. Don't eat
Delicious,
sushi.
delicious.
No, stop eating sushi.
What we're gonna do, yeah, it's gonna be crunchy. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play with these all like individually first, okay? And then we'll mix them all together for like the uber crunch, okay? So actually, let's start. We're gonna start small. Is that the crunchy slime? It will be. I want to see how this one is first, though. You can see, like, it sort of looks like a slushy. You know what I mean? Like a icy. If it'll focus, you can kind of see. Although it doesn't really feel like a slushy. Yeah, it could look like. Yeah, it could be like roe for sure. Crunchy ketchup. Oh my god. You know what? No. Okay, so it's almost like a slushy, but mixed with like a velvet. You know, if that makes sense. Look, I just said not to eat sushi like 2 minutes ago. Good thing we don't listen to Loco. But you can kinda see the texture here. So, oh, it's a sizzly one. Okay, it's like the cloud slime. I think Bunny was talking about that earlier. Yeah, good thing Luca's not here to stop us. We can eat all the sushi we want. That's my evil whispered Valley Girl laugh. I know you guys are impressed. You don't have to say it. I already know. But you're impressed, right?
Don't eat me.
Delicious Loco. Now that we've eaten him, he definitely can't say anything to us. But yeah, this one, it's like very sizzly, you know, kind of just. Oh my god, I stuffed the other one all over my fingers. Hold on. My god, I don't want the frappuccino. I'm a little impressed, that's all. I am so offended, okay? Yeah, this one, it doesn't really have like much of a sound. The nice thing, Raptor, about slime, at least, you kind of have to remember to do it, but because it sticks to itself, you can pretty easily like get everything out, but you do have to remember to do it.
No, don't eat me.
Delicious bunny. But yeah, you can't, it doesn't really have much of a sound. I think the orange is going to be the same, except just a different color, but let's see. Okay, whoops. Yeah, it looks like the same thing. It kind of looks like, we'll see. Y'all got to farm Twinks in the Valley Girl ASMR stream. I mean, where else would they go? Oh my god. To go, we need well, I need I need a sound bite of Nemo saying not to eat him. So I can add that, you know. But yeah, it's a very interesting texture. It's almost kind of like kinetic sand in the way that, like, when it's together it feels like very solid, but when you pull it, it becomes this very soft, fabric-y sort of deal. So okay, so these are the same, so we're gonna go ahead and mix these two together. All right, and we shall see how this goes. At this point, she's gonna have everyone as a routine to eat. I don't know if you've said it in the VC while I was in there. To be fair, Sushi, Loco, and Bunny are constantly saying it, so it's pretty easy for me to get clips of them. Make the slime kiss. Now kith. Okay, they're kithing. Alright.
No! Don't eat me!
Delicious, Loco. Okay, oh my god, the 10 minutes is finally fucking up. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright. I can just whisper like a normal person now. The Valley Girl is really hard to do with whispering. This is the world the liberals want, right? I do like how the colors look like when it's mixed together, you know? Thank you for the hydrate squishing tins. Let me get some of my drink over here. Mental note, make sure not to say don't eat me. Oops. Yeah, it does look like rainbow sherbet. You're right. It's very interesting. You kind of can't tell as much on the camera. It might be because the light is so bright, but it's a very hold on, let me try the lower light. The lower light setting. Where's the oh wait, it just gets brighter. I guess this is the lowest one. Never mind. Hold on, let me turn oops, turn back down. Okay, this is good. This is more accurate to the color, it looks like. It is very wiggly. It really feels like fabric more than slime. Now, did this one say do not eat because eatable? You know, I'm not going to encourage it, but I do kind of want to find out the result of that. So if you do want to eat it, I'm not going to stop you on this one, okay? But it's very, 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 very sizzly. Okay, so now that that's mixed up together, we're going to put this off to the side. Let's make it more, does it smell edible? Honestly, yes. It has kind of like that, like almost like a tangerine sort of smell. Ready for a stomach bump to hospital if you eat it. Okay, put this to the side. Alright, so now we'll do the rock candy one. As you can see, it looks like it's like a clear slime with the rocks. If it will focus. See all the rocks in there. Okay, so this one's gonna be really crunchy. Yeah, I think we'll get more pops once this is all mixed together than the freaking bubble wrap. And here at Existential Bread VT, we do not condone the consumption of things not meant for tortilla. I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be really good too once they get mixed together. It was like 12 years ago, and you don't remember. I feel like eating fish flakes would be like a formative experience that sticks with you, you know? So these clear ones, the more that you play with them, it sort of becomes unclear because, I don't know if you can see. Hold on, let me hold the whole thing up. It gets like air bubbles inside of the stuff, so if you want it to be completely clear again, you have to leave it for like a week or so. It's the Mogan Peaky. I have the memory of a goldfish. I am a fish after all. So I'm guessing it would taste like kelpin fish itself, because all are fish cannibals. I don't really know that much about fish. What are your guys' favorite fish facts? What else are fish gonna eat in the ocean but other fish? I mean, aren't there like plankton and shit? Oh, my favorite color, clear. Yeah, now it's more of like a gray because it's got all the air bubbles in it. It's me, a little slime, squish me. What kind of slime are you though? Fish can't walk, not with that attitude they can't. Kelp, algae, krill, plankton, seaweed, etc. So fish aren't friends, they are food, exactly. But bread is not. Bread is not friend or food. Bread is a divine leader. Wakandis. Okay, so we'll put this one down. Why you guys don't want your balls being walked on? Cowards. Okay, this one's sticky. It's going everywhere. Okay. So you can see this one is why is it called candy if I can't eat it? It's temptation. Okay, you can't give in to the temptation. I'm gonna go with a hard pass on the testicular trauma, not my kink. Is that actually some people's kink? I mean, I guess there's kink for everybody. Can't say it would be mine either, though. You can see it kind of looks like, almost like fish eggs in a way. Or yeah, minced garlic. Definitely. It's a very similar color for sure. Yeah, I'm good on the CBD as well. And then, as you can see, it's inside the clear. So once we start playing with it, it's not going to be quite as clear anymore. So we gotta look and enjoy it while we can. Okay, now prepare for some maximum crunch sounds, okay? Why not both?
Rare13562 has followed. Welcome to the Sour Bro.
Thank you for the follow, Ray. How you doing today? Either or, honestly. You know, at least you're honest. I love how the clear slime looks before it gets all not clear. Have a good night, Squishy. We'll continue squishing you on here. Yeah, sorry, the notifications are for my normal non-ASMR streams. It's like it doesn't want to come out of the oh, I'm not trying to take it out yet. I'm like kind of like pressing down in there because I kind of like the sounds that it makes while it's like still in there because it's because it kind of like goes up against itself more. If that makes sense. Just a small Morgan jump scare, it's all good. Brett forgot what she was doing 10 seconds. Wait, what was I doing? Oops. See, I just really love like the color of like the clear slime with the, or not clear, I guess it's like yellow. It's just so, something really, really satisfying about it. Clearly you were using slime to summon the Grand Duke of Hell, Barbados. That sounds like a lot of work. The slime returns, yes. It's one of the sub goals, so figured I would show all the new people the slime. I mean, you summon the Grand Duke of Hell and he doesn't even give you a callback or a 5-star MVP.
Head pats time.
Oh, thank you for the headbands. Okay, I guess we can go ahead and take this one out of the jar. I like how it kind of keeps the shape for a little bit at first. Yeah, rice. Oh, you know what you'll love? Hold on. This is one of the other ones we're gonna do. It comes with like a white thing too. It's basically kind of like Rice Krispie treat texture. It's supposed to be. Imagine getting ghosted by the Grand Duke of Hell. Probably saw your height, got insecure and left. Oh no, this. Oh shit, hold on, sorry. I tried putting the excess on my cuticle oil thing because I didn't have a container for it. Now it's like fucking going everywhere. Hold on. Can I put it in these little ones? I was gonna get some fucking Ziploc bags and I completely forgot to get it beforehand, so now I'm stuck with the slime everywhere. That's the only thing I don't like about these is that like until you play with it a lot, they inflate so much that you can't really put it back in the original container. It's like this stuff from the 80s. Yeah. Turns out he was a short duke with an even shorter sense of self-esteem. Okay, alright, that's gonna have to be good enough. Alright. Okay. Oh shit, this one's doing it too. Okay, fuck. Stay there. Okay. Alright. Okay. It does. It's very, very soft. It's soft, but it also still has like a lot of the structure because of the little like balls or whatever. Okay. So this one's already starting to combine because I accidentally put them next to each other, but you can kind of see how this is like the tasty, I can't lie. But don't eat it, don't eat it. It's a slime breeding ASMR at this point. She's splicing slime cheese. He's gotta have a brain to goon, Nemo. All that crackling sending chills down my spine. Yeah, see, so you understand why I like it. It does look like it would taste like crayons. I wonder if it still smells like tangerine. Yeah, I would say like a tangerine sort of So you can kind of see the texture of the two mixed together. So it's still kind of like soft and souffle-ish, but it's got more of a structure. Sounds a bit like my knees when I do squats, yeah. But see, these together, because it has that souffle one, it's not quite as crackly because it's more soft. Let's see the fork test. Make our red mashed potatoes. Or should these be our beans? If we're still doing British food. It looks like fertilizing salmon eggs by hand, right? Okay, so the next question is, should we put the red into the eggs, or should we put the eggs into the red? What do you guys think? Which way should we do it? Mashed sweet potatoes, yeah. Red or egg? Well, I'll slowly mix one into the other. So which one do we want to be the base, and which one do we want to be slowly getting mixed into the other one? Mix the eggs in or mix the red in? Red on the eggs. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Oh shit. I didn't even see that this thing was here. Get the fuck off. Okay, there we go. It really does hold the shape. Look, it's got it again. Red my eggs, bro. Does that count as flirting, you know? I have a better color transition, I agree. Okay. It only counts as flirting at a drunken frat party. Fish flirting, probably. Okay, let's separate it into like 4. Hot sauce in the eggs. I can see that. I can definitely see that. I should have just got Play-Doh and we could have just like made food Play-Doh or something. Alright, time to make them kiss. It almost looks like an egg in the yolk. Yeah, it does end up brown. You're right. Play-Doh implies the existence of fight dough. I want some fight dough. That sounds fun. Yeah, like the eggs with the orange yolk, the organic ones. We don't talk about fight dough club. Man, even just that small amount of red, you can see really already kind of change the color of all of it. Let's put some more. Is not impreg. way louder. Yeah, because it's kind of easy to forget since it doesn't look like it anymore because of the souffle one, but all the rocks are in here. So now you got the rocks and the eggs. Father, I've break the eggs. Give me all this. Don't think too hard about it, Dante. Okay, enjoy cooking your dinner. You see the color? It's almost like a mix of sunset colors in a way. Did you fall asleep to the ASMR? Well, then it was successful.
No, don't eat me. Don't eat me, please.
We're gonna eat her in her sleep, okay? Yeah, I feel ya. I'm almost falling asleep just like sitting here doing these. It's just way too relaxing. I just had a burger, now I no longer crave the forbidden sandwiches. Yeah, I probably should have ate beforehand because this is looking real tasty. And unlike you people, I actually have the opportunity to taste the forbidden eggs if I wanted. But I'm not going to. I fell asleep before the stream started, then my phone died in my sleep. Oh no. Yeah, like a crackling fire. I think these are like my favorite ones. Where it's just kind of like mildly crackly. But it's interesting how they all have different sounds. What, Dante? You don't want to eat it? Don't lie to yourself. Give in to the forbidden eggs. Runs to freezer and gets some rainbow sugar. Give me some too, bewildered. It looks like really thick tomato soup with cream. Oh yeah, like maybe like a tomato bisque. I could see that. With like extra cream.
Weiryorsonist has followed. Welcome to the Sour Bros.
Thanks for the follow. We are arsonists. Please don't burn down the channel. We support arson, but only on things that we have insurance plans for. Ooh, grilled cheese sounds so good right now, honestly. My sleeve. just with cheese. It's a thing. I'm waiting on my phone to charge so I can go get food. I've neglected to eat today, so here I am watching the Forbidden Gummy. I cannot agree nor deny to claims. That's the right answer. Your check will be in the mail. I've made grilled cheese with garlic bread. It kind of sounds good, honestly. Yeah, somebody did one where they like fried like 2 things of cheese and then like did the typical melting cheese in between them so that it was like literally just grilled cheese, old cheese. It kind of didn't look that good though, if I'm being honest. That whatever you're touching looks like it was gifted by Turtles. We're calling it the forbidden salmon eggs. It's really interesting how it almost like still keeps all the different colors even though it's like mixed together. I guess because the rocks are red, so it sort of like gives it that impression. I don't want to eat the forbidden eggs anymore. That is not forbidden. That's an act of war crime. You're telling me you don't want to eat this? Don't. You can lie to me, but don't lie to yourself, okay? Okay, for the next one, do you guys want to hear a really crunchy one, a Rice Krispie one, or like a smooth, thick slime? Crunchy, crispy, or smooth? I do not have the urge to put things that look like it come from outer space into my mouth. Well, you need to get some imagination then. We got the salmon, now we just need the rice to make sushi. I guess we can do the crispy one then, since it's supposed to be like a Rice Krispie. Make it crunchy, I want to feel it in my bones. Okay, we'll do that then. Man, I eat pretty even. See, okay, I'm assuming you're Gen Z because I swear you guys are so.
It's not nice.
You guys are
Don't eat
so
sushi.
weird with the
No,
booty
stop
eating.
eating sushi.
Like I am a bidet enthusiast, and even still, I just can't. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I would eat this though, so you know. I guess everybody has their thing. I mean, I'm millennial right on this one. I mean, not to say that there's not some millennials that eat ass. I just feel like it's like oddly accepted / expected for Gen Z. I could never get on that train personally. Okay, we'll put this one away and then I'll show you a really crunchy one. Yeah, no shame, just not for me personally. Like I said, even though I am a bidet enthusiast, so you know, I know it's clean. Honestly, I'd rather you be in defeat than that, personally. But, you know, it is what it is, man. Don't give up, there's still time. Yeah, you can always find some kind of new fetish, I guess. this one is like oozing out, the first one. Whoops. I feel like I found my guy. Yeah, we're a little weird, but like in a good way. Oh, wait a minute. Was I supposed to? I think I might have mixed the souffle where I wasn't supposed to mix the souffle. Oops. But I guess, okay, so I guess we've got autumn air, which I guess will just be like a, looks like a glittery clear one. Oh wait, no, I played with this one already. Yeah, that's why. Shit, hold on. Okay. We called that again. This is like another crunchy one. I already played with this one a little bit as well. And then this is the pumpkin cookie milk, which also comes with like the white to mix in, and then some little like topping stuff. And then the last one we have, it's like a pumpkin cold brew latte. Coochie, not cookie. We don't have coochie slime here. That sounds like a thing you'd need to go to the gynecologist for. So they don't break into houses because I don't let them out of the basement. Some fancy. Okay, so this one's called Bewitched. It smells like blue. That's the only way I can explain it. It smells like blue. You can see it's kind of like... Focus, damn it. There we go. It's kind of like clear on the top, but it's got like the rocks, you know. Wait, hold on. You gotta get it. Yeah, it's like cute Y2K icons. I was on the kitchen counter at one point. I got to see Dante cook. This is for Dante because he wanted a really crunchy one. Come back here. There we go. You're always cooking or you're always getting cooked. One of the two. So, I'm sorry. It's gotta defend yourself, then you're cooked. True. Look at how cool these, all the little rocks look, though. If it'll fucking focus. Come on now. There we go. It almost looks like rock candy. Oh, thank you. We did these on stream yesterday. We're mid subathon, so we've been doing a lot of weird / random types of streams. This one kind of holds its shape pretty well too. I think it looks so pretty. Oh, by the way, you wouldn't believe how was it? Because we've definitely got some wild stories. So I'm curious. Red streams are always amazingly weird at the best. best ways. This one started to kind of dry out a little bit because I already played with it before. But it's like max crunchy.
Head pats time.
Thank you for the head pats. Actually, it was from Twitter. There was some discussion about AI, and your take was based on this person. Funny enough, we were talking about that at the beginning of this stream. So fucking stupid, dude. Did you see that? Did you see that now? After first saying, you know, that she was a huge bitch and she didn't care and she was gonna stand on business. That she went from that to hiding all the replies on the posts. And then now I guess that wasn't enough because she's now muting the whole post too. Crunch indeed. Oh yeah, the crunching making my eye twitch. You like it? I saw I was out. Yeah, it's so stupid because it's like, if you're gonna be like a dumb bitch, you know, at least like do it with your whole chest, you know, like stand 10 toes in, double down, triple down, quadruple down. Don't act like you're gonna do that and then go back and hide the comments because you don't want to see what people are saying because they're being mean and they're disagreeing with you. Like whatever, fuck off. This is slime, Ari. POV, you discovered the dumb bitch line. How you gonna start an argument and not back it up? Right. It's funny because like one of the other people that I was talking to about it on Twitter, we were just waiting for her to lock the comments because it's like it kept getting. First it was like, oh, I'm not gonna respond to people. Then it was actively hiding it. Now it's, you know, saying it's muted or whatever. I'm pretty sure nobody locks it. She was anti-AI, but technically she just went anti-person because she didn't give no fuck about anything but her opinion. That's the thing, like, and yeah, I'll try to drop, oh my god, it took me forever to clean up those fucking crystals yesterday. The thing is that, like, what I find so stupid about it is that if she took, like, 30 seconds to, like, direct all of that hate towards, like, the artist instead of the person that, like, bought it not knowing it was possibly AI, which that's questionable too if it even is. She would have been able to get like all her engagement plus like she would be able to get all her engagement plus like not whatchamacallit, what am I trying to, I was trying to make a point and I kind of forgot the point because I got distracted about something. Here we go. Okay, there we go. So I saw some AI art that was made in such a way I had to ask for it. Yeah, so that's one of the things that we were talking about originally, was that I'm pretty good at distinguishing. I was like, wait a minute, that name is familiar. Let me click. I thought I banned them already. I'm usually pretty good at determining. I accidentally clicked the mod button first before the ban. very borderline for her. We banning mods now. Like, you know, we're already sacrificing them. That was the next step. And also we're making people who were banned mods, so you know we gotta do it the other way too. Gotta have a whole ass project. But yeah, because the thing is, like, even looking at it, like the style of the drawing looks like a lot of AI, but that doesn't mean it is AI. And the only like error that I could find that like usually indicates if something is AI could also be a coloring error. So, you know, accidental banning spared no one. Trust me, Raziel knows all too well. He's had a whole arc from being accidentally banned to now having the power to ban. I love how crunchy this one is. Like, these are my favorites. Yeah, he's gone full circle, exactly. On his first ever stream, he put something in the chat that had a bunch of symbols for a reason. It was a normal message. It just had like symbols for the person's name. And one of my mods was only like kind of like half paying attention, and he just saw symbols and like immediately banned him, thinking he was a bot. But luckily he stuck around, so I was like, can you unban him? Here's a funny thing. I got told by my corporal artist friend she used AI to make posts and she didn't help me visualize her idea beforehand drawing everything. Would that be AI for too, like, where we draw the line? Yeah, it's different for everybody, I think, as far as like, you know, it's one of those things that the morality line is wherever that particular person thinks it is, you know. Personally, my view on it is that I think that it would have been way better if they had not only like asked permission for artists to like use their art to train it, but also paid them for it. But at this point, like, you can't really go back, so for me, AI is a tool that should replace actual artists. Yeah. I can definitely agree. But it's definitely, there's like gray lines, like you said, as far as like using for like pose ideas, or, you know, because technically it's still using the AI, but, you know. Yeah, I think the way that it was introduced is like my biggest issue with it. Because I think it would have had a lot more community support if people were able to opt in or opt out of their stuff being used to train it, and if they had been like compensated for it. But you know, I guess why do that when you can just steal stuff for free? But yeah, I think if anything, the artist of her banner might have like traced AI or something, but I don't think it actually is AI, which also makes it like extra stupid that she went so hard on her in particular. I mean, AI image or real photo, that's just a reference image which tons of artists use. Yeah, it's really like the line, like I said, it's really hard to find, you know, because if you think about it too, like, even like regular drawing style, you usually find your style by like imitating other artists at first and like, you know, bringing a little bit of everything. The hardest thing I cannot tell is AI music. Like, for me, it's so hard to tell. Yeah, that maybe the people who produce music and stuff, it's like easier, but I can't really usually tell either. It is very crazy how good this stuff has gotten in like a very short period of time. Smooth, okay. That's how we like brains around here. Much easier to have you do the cult things that the cult requires with a smooth brain. Okay, so this one, oh, your chat uses my actual profile picture. That's neat. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I got this widget. I thought it was cute. Okay, so Brett, if we give subs, does a subathon timer increase still? Because I don't like how low it's getting. It does. We've done all the goals, so there's like no more goals to unlock, but it will extend the timer. And I'm currently doing, since my PTO is over, I'm only doing it on weekdays, but I'm gonna do every weekday until it runs out. Because normally I only do two days a week. So this one's supposed to be like a pumpkin cold brew. And I kind of like how the sticker is supposed to look like the drink label. Yeah, I do 3 days myself. I kind of want to go to 3 days. My issue has been that, like, I've only been streaming for like the past, oh shit, one of those things fell out. I've only been streaming for the past like 5 months, and almost that entire time I've been on overtime with my work, like 60 hours a week. So my PTO, they just had to make me take a bunch because I'm so used to not having PTO that I had like 3 weeks I had to use or like get lost or I would lose it. No, we missed National Throw Short People Day. It was October 21st. Anyone 5 and under was throwback, so Brett was safe, but I get short energy vibes from side. But yeah, so I'd been on like non-stop PTO for like 5 months, so I took a week off for my debut to do the subathon and everything. But ended up having like computer issues like the second day, which was really annoying. But I've been wanting to kind of like think of going to 3 days a week, and I thought I would after my overtime ended, but it still looks like that's gonna be still going on for a while, so I don't know. Damn you, Microsoft, right? Don't talk about the conspiracy theory in here. And I'm not 4'2". I'm tall. Damn it. Okay. Actually, no. Let's do this one first. Oh, it's like stuck shut almost. Oh, it's very sticky. Okay. The trick with these really sticky ones is you have to like work with it fast. Microsoft I was showing my 2 feet 4 foot ass. Okay, let's see. Oh, it smells really, really good. Not the mod on mod violence.
The _ Ishway has followed. Welcome to the Sour Bros.
Thank you for the follow, the Ishwa. How you doing today? I do like these smooth ones. They're not as crunchy, but they're very more like, I don't really know how you would describe the sound, like goopy, I guess. More like typically what you think for slime. We do not talk about White House Fight Club. I sleep early and now I can't sleep. Oh, that's how I was yesterday. Well, maybe we can relax you a little bit so you can fall asleep. Did you block Ariana? Yeah, I blocked him on Twitter and he blocked me back, so I don't know why the hell he came in the chat. He pulled an asthma where he like did something stupid, left, and then was like, oh, this is probably a bad idea. Let me see if I can slide back in. No, you can't. Fuck off. Anyone short as Sushi? I think Sushi is actually short. Bunny is surprisingly taller than average. She's shorter than me. mean, but taller than average. You're safe from the nausea. Yeah, I think the only thing they could do is an unban request. But, you know, we can just ignore those. It would have been funny if they redeemed the Mugen sticker and it was theirs, though. Request me to be denied, yeah. So she said she was 5'2". Yeah, that sounds about right. What did Arya do? Now I was lucky toast. Just, like, came
Our
in here
chat
and
always
started
dead?
chatting.
Because every time I came here, no one is here.
Did you get a guard dog? Because the carrier pigeon is coming. Yeah, he just came in and started chatting. And at first, like, it does kind of look like yogurt, yeah. At first, I was like, because I didn't remember exactly what his username was on Twitch. So I thought it was just someone with like a similar, you know, because like Ari isn't like exactly like a rare, you know, sort of name. And I think it's just saying like love the nails bread or something. And I was like, thanks. And then they kept talking and I was like, wait a minute. So I went and I got my mouse and I clicked the name to see the profile. I was like, oh hell no. Then I accidentally made them mod for a second before banning them because I don't know how to work the buttons. Bunny is tall, not pressing X respectfully. She gets off short. Look, me and Bunny both give off short energy, but we're not short, okay? Yeah, she's 5'6". I thought she would be shorter too, honestly. But I dig it. She's still shorter than me, that's all that matters. Just because she's angry, yeah. Why do you guys think that if a woman is angry, she has to be short? Can't the tall girlies be angry too? Of course, it's the internet. We can't trust anything we read. Well, okay, I'll put it this way. I have seen a photo that Bunny accidentally posted of herself and her graduation stuff, and going by the context clues of the rest of the room, she looked tall, okay? It's the Chihuahua vibe. Oh my gosh. Short people are angry because they're close to hell. It tracks. That just means she surrounds herself with shorter people to feel better. I was wearing heels too, yeah. I mean, you didn't look short to me. You looked like tall, like in a good way, you know. All angry women are short and are ankle biters. Man, if we ever have a meetup, I'm gonna stomp on all your heads. I'm gonna stomp on your head, and then Bunny's gonna stomp as soon as I get you on the ground. You know, we're just gonna like tag team stomp you. Okay, so I think this is like, it's supposed to be like the dark part of the cold brew, you know. So if it focuses, you can see it's like very, very glossy and smooth. See, I would have thought Nemo would be short. Nemo kind of has short energy. 6'2", Jesus. That's like when I found out Steve was 6'2". Steve gives short energy to me too. If he's 6'2", he's a totes beanpole. Yeah, I think he said he was really skinny too. Or that might have been Monarch, I can't remember. Nemo's very bannable. I love how much this looks like coffee when you stretch it out though, like the color. $6'2" and 122 pounds, holy shit. Yeah, that's almost like malnourished, right? For the height. Very true, I almost slipped there, saw some weird numbers there. Damn, that's like starvation skinny, yeah. You're still pretty young though, Nemo, right? You know how like sometimes it takes a while for people for their like teenager metabolism to wear off. That literally looks like the molasses I was cleaning today. Yeah, it definitely it's stretchy in the same way, you know. Very like glossy. Dad is malnourished, but I eat enough. I have a fast metabolism. It's in my family. You gotta eat more, man. I'm gonna send you some slime to eat. I just love how it looks like when you kind of like stack it up, you know. Yeah, Taffy. I'll eat that one. It looks like coffee. It smells like coffee too, because it's supposed to be like cold brew. It smells really good, honestly. Like, just look at the texture. It's like so cool. Well, as long as they're like doing your blood work and you're not like malnutritious or malnourished with your like blood work and stuff, then it's okay. My sister like that, but she is literally Kirby. I can guarantee you that I am literally Kirby more than your sister is, because that is my name. so much hate. I haven't been 122 pounds since I was like 10. Same. Like, I think even by high school I was like 140. And I was still like skinny for my height. So I can't imagine at 6'2". Girl, eat 3 whole family size pizzas. Sounds like my kind of girl. I get all the nutrients I need. I just burn through the calories quickly. That's good. Usually malnourished is like where you, even though you're getting nutrients, you're not like holding on to enough of them because you're burning everything so fast. But as long as they're watching your blood work to make sure that that's not happening, then you're good. You should be good. Meanwhile, I'm like, just look at this. So nice. Okay. Get my drink. Kilograms. We only use freedom units here. See how it kind of got bubbles on the top from sitting around, from the air that was in there when we were moving it around. Okay. Let us start to combine. I'm European, I legit don't know you. Yeah, check Ireland Discord and tell me that doesn't look like that. Okay, let me check real quick. Okay, oops. Also, if anybody else would like to check the photo that Dante posted, feel free to join our Discord. It's a very awesome community. Okay, let me look. Oh wow, yeah, that does look exactly like it. That's crazy. Sexuals up here. Where do you work? A warehouse. Oh, like a shipping warehouse type thing, fulfillment. All right, we're gonna start to combine the delicious cold brew into the cream with a lot of adult toys. Oh my god, tell me you don't want to eat this. Blood. If your blood looks like this, you got some I got some concerns. Looks like hot caramel topping on vanilla ice cream. Yeah. let's do some cream into the coffee, and then we'll do the coffee into the cream. So let me get like a little bit of the white. Okay. I have to carefully measure how much coffee I put into my cream and sugar to make it tolerable. Okay. POV, you go to Dunkin' more than is reasonably healthy. There we go, we got some coffee in the cream. I mean, some cream in the coffee. Look at the marbling. Isn't that cool? It's like sticking to my hands like crazy, but almost like a tiger's eye. Almost, yeah, it's very difficult not to, because not only does it literally look like coffee with cream, it smells like coffee. The cream's eating my hand, I know. But see how you can kind of like, you can stick it and it comes off. It's just you have to do it really fast. Alright, let's put the rest of this cream in there. You can stick it. Hi Gojira, how you doing? Whoever blind and is listening, I'm sorry for you. This has like an interesting, it's almost like a peanut butter sort of color. Okay, now we're gonna put more of the coffee into the cream. Salted caramel, yes, yes, yes. Butterscotch, yeah. Looks like you amputated a twig star of Mrs. Fresh's caramel. Shake that Laffy Taffy. Well, yeah, me too, Dante, since I knew exactly what you meant. Yeah, he sounds like he's got some experience doing that. I love Halloween because it lets me buy Laffy Taffy and Smarties, and the kids look at it and I go, no thanks. Well, you know, you can just implement the dad tax anyways and take whatever candies you want. I'm pretty sure the people that came up with like the rumor that there's like drugs and stuff in a Halloween candy, it's just parents who wanted an excuse to quote unquote test it and get all the best candy. Yeah, exactly. Just like Dante said. Alright, here's the rest of the coffee. Be my son's 26, so well, he's more gone. Fair, that's fair. I don't have any experience. I don't even have my diploma yet. Experience with Twix. How would you explain this to somebody at work? Well, Gooner was talking about putting the stream on the speaker at his work, and I was like, I don't think you should because you might get fired. I mean, ain't no one putting drugs in the candy. That stuff crazy, right? Who the fuck's giving free drugs out to kids? When I was a kid, the big scare was apples with razor blades. Yeah, I remember that one. Alright, now we gotta add the salted caramel. I usually have my streamer on my speaker and they like, here goes I wish someone would give me a Milky Way parlays with THC. Dude, that sounds so good right now, actually. laced with THC. I like how it still is like just kind of like on the top, and the rest just looks still like the lighter color. Netherlands got some interesting choices of candies. Ooh. The special candies. Trump the egg, I'll pull up. I'll just eat the Milky Way. Well, you know, I know you said you have a fast metabolism. I don't know if you have a metabolism that fast. But if you do, Godspeed. They made planes for a reason, and that reason was eating dubious candy in the Netherlands with somebody that you met in a VTuber Twitch chat. At least it's finally legal most places here. Not all of them, but like, look at that marbling. I feel like that looks so cool. Like the different colors. I mean, if I really wanted it, my roommate got a medical card for it, so I want it to be slapped on my face. Is that weird? Yes, it's weird, but I don't judge. Because I still kind of want to eat it, even though I know what it is. I see why you enjoy the slime so much. It is very pleasant to look at. Yeah, it's like, it looks cool. It's very tactile, like the sound. Just all of it pleases my autism greatly. I just want Brett to slap me for free. Like, look, it looks like ice cream or something. Okay. Get out of there. What the? Why is the white part sticking in there? Get out. Oh my gosh. I'd kill a hardworking family man to be slapped. I'd do it for free for you guys. I love slapping people. Usually I prefer it to be people that deserve to be slapped, but you know, if you'd enjoy it, I can make an exception. Oh dear. Slaps for free in this economy. Only to my most loyal harem members. Are we alright? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Well, Nemo, do you think you can metabolize all those calories quick enough? This is gonna make me enter some weird dreams. Weird, but amazing. Don't worry. I almost feel like I want like a cookie cutter. Like, I feel like this should make like sugar cookies, you know? Hold on, it's not thin enough. I gotta roll it out. Let's see. Honestly, I just want my head crushed by thighs. Who doesn't? my sugar cookie that just fell apart. Oh well. What if I make a smaller one? Let's try a smaller one. Looks a lot like the peanut butter cookie dough made the other night. Yeah. It feels like a very, very wet dough. Your sleeves touching the slime makes me want a headbutt of lime. Luckily, it's not sticking on there. But it's also why I'm wearing a very old hoodie. This is my crafting hoodie. We all do. I yearn for it. 'Tis the dream of this scooter forever. Okay, let's... Bars. One, make that shit a reality and ask the goth girl out. No, don't. At least not in front of me. There are no other girls, okay? I can try. I would be instantly vaporized because most of those calories are from stores at 21.5 trillion calories. And there's about 400 million. Well, you bet. I hope that you're a fast eater then. I mean, it is a lot of calories. Alright, we're gonna make some sugar. Oh, shit. That didn't happen. We're gonna make some sugar cookies, okay? Are you telling me to ask you out because I'm already married to this stream? Well, you're in my basement, so I don't know what other goth girl you're gonna be asking out. You think I'm gonna let you out just to roam around in the land of the goth girls? Nemo, fully use your brain for good and not evil. Okay, sugar cookie time, sugar cookie time. Okay, damn it, that didn't work. Hold on, let's try this one maybe. Nope, okay, no sugar cookies, no sugar cookies. Dumb question, if you laid out a comic book, would it copy the ink like old time silly putty? That's a good question. I think it would depend on the texture of the slime. This one probably would, but I think like the more crunchy ones probably wouldn't, because they're like almost like they're a little bit more drier. But what if I DM the goth girl anyways? You better hope I don't find out. Oh, it's Halloween over there, right? Yeah, in like a week or so. Hi, Straubs, how you doing? We're making sugar cookies. Or trying to. It's not working out too well. If you eat 0.000 grams of uranium, you won't have to eat anything else the whole day or for the rest of your life, which will be very short. So you're telling me I should cancel my date on Tuesday? But you got a date. Is that why today you were all of a sudden talking about multiple catgirls, huh? Joke's on you, turns out shooting your shot works if you aren't worried about it. Not gonna lie, I thought it was slime. It is slime. I was joking about, you know, like, as if it was sugar cookie dough, but it falls apart as soon as I, you know, pick it up, so. But who likes normal people anyway? Oh, thank God I'm not losing it. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, don't shoot your shot at 5:30 a.m. Especially when it's your ex. Ask Raz how he knows. Although, you know, as much, oh, thank you, we did them on stream yesterday. Liking normal people, definitely not me. I'm watching a dog slime. Brett, the way you said it. was gonna say, it did work for him, didn't it? You know, so maybe we're a little bit too judgmental about it. I'll cancel the date with the goth girl I met in Vegas at the When We Were Young festival. When was that? No, they broke up again. Oh, well, he's gonna come to your house at 4:30 this time. Okay, I'm gonna make peanut butter cookies. Hi, Hot Dog Lemonade. How are you doing? Definitely not talking from experience. Oh, I should probably cancel with that sugar plant girl too, huh? BRB, you better. I mean, you don't have to. It's just things might happen if I find out that you didn't. That's all I'm saying. The 18th and the 19th. Oh, very recently, huh? Well, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you to cancel anything. I'm just not responsible for what's gonna happen to you if I find out that you didn't. And you shouldn't say it while I've got a sharp object in my hand. What if I invited you to join me in the goth girl? I am not into threesomes or poly shit, unfortunately. Too late, I told her the cat girl to be considered. Yes, Brad, I know. Soon, very much. I can be soon, and I can be a little yan too, so, you know, don't test me. You're gonna John Wick your booty. Oh, it starts to like fade after a bit. That's interesting.
Hot Dog Lemonade has followed. Welcome to the Sour Bros.
Thank you for the follow, Hot Dog Lemonade. Yeah, I've got a fork and I'm not afraid to use it. You better watch out. The heck? It's not a rainbow fork because you made sushi put them all away. Honestly, Brett could stab me with a fork and I say thank you. I'll have ChatGPT come up with a way to let her down. Okay, good. That's a good use of it. Oh, of course I said that my sleeve wasn't gonna get stuck on it, and then it fucking did. The nice thing is that slime is basically almost all glue, so once it's dry, it just peels off stuff anyways. I find myself intrigued by the threat of stabbies. Threesome, please no. I can only disappoint one person at a time. Mood. What did the rainbow forks do? I don't know, but he made her feel ashamed of her rainbow fork. And now we don't get no more rainbow forks. Which to me is very, very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I'm so funny. So witty. Brett, be careful, you might get slime on your hoodie. I already did. But it's just glue, so once it dries, it like flakes off. Getting poked isn't that bad unless the object is dull. Yeah, you want to make sure that it goes through the skin cleanly. Unless you are purposefully wanting it to be very painful, in which case you do not want it to do that. I'm definitely not thinking about Dante and Gunnar going on dates with other girls right now. Absolutely not. I'm just poking slime, that's it. Instructions unclear, being poked by a rhino. They can go on a date with each other. That's the only dating the harem is allowed to do. Intra-harem dating. Is the staffing getting more aggressive? Just don't wear it if you don't want to explain to people what the sticky thing on the sweater. How could they? I know. know, I keep wanting to move on to the next slime, but for some reason my stabby instincts continue to get more and more strong the more I look at chat. Boy, if you don't stop. Just a prank, do it for the fun.
Cookie1273 has followed. Welcome to the Sour Bros.
Thank you for the follow, Cookie. How are you doing today? I'm just stabbing slime and definitely not pretending it's Gunnar or Dante. It's actually very satisfying to stab the slime. I can't lie. Like, being serious, you know. I'm doing okay, getting ready for bed. Oh well, I hope you sleep well. Got one more day of work this week. Hell yeah, me too. It's only more disturbing now that the slime is low-key flesh covered. You're right. It does make it a little worse. You're not gonna share your cookies. We can't get just one to share amongst all of ourselves. Oh, you're thinking of me coming flushing and shit. Yeah, I am. Right now. It's actually imagining she's stabbing the original characters to her own content. Yeah, if you don't share your cookie, then we gotta eat your cookie. Well, you know what they say, don't care what you think as long as it's about me, right? Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, that slime stabbing was getting me very thirsty, so I appreciate you, Solo. Alright, I'm gonna put the flesh-colored slime away for now. Why the bonk? Why the bonk? What did I do? I'm just hungry for cookies. Exactly, she was thinking about me, and that's who I am. All the premeditated murder gets a girl thirsty. Exactly. Okay, we got one slime left. Well, I've got one that I already kind of did some. I already played this one, so it's kind of like it's got all the air bubbles, so it's not really very interesting at this point. She put my name on the restraining order. We're definitely getting married. I can hunt you down, but I would prefer that you not make me do so because it would take effort and I don't really feel like it, so I'm gonna be kind of pissed if I have to, you know. So anyway, so this one is called Pumpkin Cookie Milk. Can see it's kind of like more like a almost like a sand texture. But I should sleep. I gotta shift. Yeah, go get some sleep. You've got arson to do. Ooh, this is pretty. Pumpkin cookie milk sounds like a cursed hipster sex move. Yeah, I can see that. If it'll focus. There we go. Look at this texture. This is really interesting. It's very dry. We do this one only after Cookie follows. Yeah, it looks like beach sand. It's really interesting. It's much drier than I'm used to for slime. But yeah, it's like sparkly sand almost. Okay, so I think from the picture that I saw of this one, I'm supposed to put the other one like in the middle of the two. So I gotta keep this on one one side. Okay. It gave me 3 versions: a dark fantasy-esque response, casual and absurd, and then culty. I'm leaning toward I would say either the cult or casual and absurd. Absurd sounds kind of funny too. This feels almost like a marshmallow fluff kind of. I'd mix dark fantasy. Yeah, honestly, any of the 3 or a mix would probably work. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to put this on the other side of the thing. Oh wow, it even kind of feels like fluff. Okay. I'm glad you're using ChatGPT for its intended purpose, to calm down the tsundere. This is going to be an interesting one to see how this feels all mixed up. Okay, so then we get the little, these little pumpkin whatevers, I guess. Everyone knows ChatGPT's main purpose is to date it. Fair. Okay, what do you guys think? Would you eat this? If it fucking focuses. This is marshmallow. Nom. Marshmallow Rice Crispy bar type shit. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's very interesting. Oh, I like how that feels. That's a really interesting texture. That's very unique from the other slimes, because this one, it really does feel like a marshmallow, like a rubbery kind of marshmallow fluff. But then it, like going into the sand. It's so interesting. Just ask your ChatGPT how to respond to her message that she asked. Also using ChatGPT. Oh, I like this one. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at those crystals. Why is the milk so thick? Well, it's because the sand part is like really dry. It's like dry, like sparkle sand kind of texture. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can see here. So the milk being really thick, I guess, is like helping like suck up all the sand or something. I don't know. I don't make the slime, I just play with it, okay? Okay. Like, just look at that. It's so interesting. Now I know why this one is popular. Because I've seen it before, but it usually sells out. So since I saw this time, I was like, you know, I'll give it a try. But I am very much enjoying this one. Oh, it smells really good too. Sandy eggs. It's like a orange dreamsicle almost. Like the texture is kind of like the first, like the Frappuccino one, but like in a more sandy way. Like it's still sizzly, but it's not quite as like mixed in, I guess. It's almost like if you put like orange zest on something. That's kind of like how the texture sort of feels like. Oh my, this is really nice. Yeah, it's super sizzly. Oh, and I've still got a bunch of the sand here. Let's do it from the bottom. If it'll fucking come out. God damn it. Get out of the thing. Come on. There we go. Look at this. You can see like where it hasn't mixed yet. Okay, I'm gonna separate this so we can kind of like do it slowly. Savor the moment, you know. Yeah, this one's my favorite, I think. I wish I could describe like how cool this feels, like just the texture. You can see up close. It almost feels like when you're making cookie dough and the sugar hasn't all like incorporated yet. It is the texture of sand. One time I ate a big ass ant in pre-K as a dare. It was a huge fucking ant. The ant had a dumpy. I was a fucker. So what you're saying is that you'd probably eat this slime. I thought sin was slippery. I mean, this one's a little bit slippery. It's like slippery and sizzly at the same time, you know? Depends on the sin. I mean, just look at this. That is so sizzly. Keep your fish away from me. Forbidden snow cone, yeah. That wasn't the last time I ate an ant. Was the next time accidentally, at least. Does it taste like fish flakes? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'll add more of the milk in, but I'm just savoring this this max sizzle. Chocolate ants. What about crickets? Don't they do like chocolate crickets too? Yeah, it feels like making Rice Krispies too. An ant bit me, so I bit it back. You know what? Honestly, fair response, fair response. I'm off work in 7 minutes. I'm gonna go out and eat some cereal. I almost want to go out and get like Rice Krispies after this because just, oh my god. The sizzle is just amazing. I've never actually made Rice Krispie treats. That could be subathon. Maybe I'll do that for the next subathon goals. Captain Crunch would be good too. It's just not quite as sizzly. I'll add some more of the milk in. The bread should totally hit up Kellogg for a cereal sponsor. I'm just a weird person. Actually, I put things in my mouth. That's why I've chosen to be a shark. Okay. I don't know what to say to that, but you know what? I support it. Oh, get a Rice Krispie treat and dunk it into the Captain Crunch. Oh. That sounds really good, actually. You know, when I first took this out, I thought that it was gonna be too dry because the sandy part was like super dry. But it really isn't when you add the milk stuff in. I definitely did not consume a candy and try that before. No. This is reminding me of Bakuteku slime. I don't know what that is. Is it like a specific kind of slime? It does kind of look like scrambled egg, yeah. It's very fluffy like it. This would make the most delicious cake batter, or make the most delicious cake if it was cake batter. That they sell on those coin machines. When I took a bite, I realized it was actually a little bit. Was it like a hard candy or one of like the gummy ones? Probably a multicolored bouncing ball machine. Oh no. I know, I want to bite it too. It looks so good. I mean, just listen to this. This is what I have to do not eat warning. I don't this one. People talking that shit for someone so bannable. True. True.
Pomespeth 2 has followed. Welcome to the Sour Bros.
Thank you for the follow, Palm Spice. Palmy Spice. Yeah, it said it a little bit weird.
Luke Slazily rated the stream with 3 viewers.
Oh, thank you so
Welcome
much
and
for
make
the
yourself
raid,
at home,
Lazuli.
Raiders.
What'd you do? You played Digimon Story. How was that? Welcome, Raiders. We're currently doing some slime AMSR. Welcome in, welcome in. My life is over. I'm sorry that I'm sorry that had to happen like this. It was really fun and I'm really enjoying the game. How goes your stream? Love the ASMR. We've had some cursed moments and some wonderful moments. So it's been a mixed bag, but all great in different ways. Fred can't whisper in Valley Girl, and she invented Southern British culture. Yes, this is true. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Gotta stay
Headpats time.
hydrated while trying not to eat slime. Thank you for the headpads. I feel like fish flakes would be good for people, but they just might not be very palatable. I love these Space Princess. My tummy hurts again. Did you eat another ant? Yeah, too much ant eating, exactly. Just look at this texture, though. Isn't that interesting?
There is no Britain here has followed. Welcome to the Sour Bros.
Thank you for the follow. There's no Britain here. How are you doing? Thank you for the lurk, Lazuli. Yeah, it's like butter with salt. Salted butter. Alright, I guess we gotta add the rest of the milk. Okay, this one is getting me really sleepy. Cream filling, yeah. I feel like this is probably the only stream right now where somebody could be talking about cream filling and it not be in a sus way. Sleepy custard slime.
No, don't eat me. Don't eat me, please.
Delicious bunny. Yeah, we're doing slime. No, it's always gonna be sus. That's just the internet. No, I took it in a sus way. lady, but not me. Oh, see. Wow, 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 wow. Well, I was proud of you for a very short amount of time. And now I am just disappointed. I don't even have a rebuttal for that because you're right, so no garlic bread in the basement tonight or tomorrow. Half rations. What the disappointment speed run world record? You still gave us a place to stay. That's not because I'm sussy. It's because I have very low standards for cult members. I basically just need warm bodies, that's it. My food is always the same unless there's different flavors of fish flakes. I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Are all fish flakes the same, or are there like different versions you can get?
Your personal booty clapper has followed. Welcome to the Sour Bros.
Thank you for the follow, your personal booty clapper. That is a very interesting username. Yeah, the bar is basically in hell at this point. Pretty much. You really don't need much for cult members. There are different types of flakes depending on the fish. Oh, interesting. Are they called that because fish eat them or because they're made of fish? That's also a good question. I don't think I've ever thought of it or looked into it. So cannibal food being fed to cannibals. This one is. Life consumes life. It's just nature. That will be my defense in court when they arrest me for cannibalism. We'll see how effective it is. Person wasn't eating anymore. You're gone and what client pleads nuh-uh. Exactly. I found a how it's made video for fish. Oh, you should post it in the Discord. I want to watch after. I'm hungry, but I don't want to get up and leave this hotel. Can you get like DoorDash? It is illegal to consume your own chat, even if some of them may want that. Yeah, well, with that attitude, sure. Your Honor, they say that you are what you eat, so obviously I'm an innocent person. Oh my god, I want to eat this so bad. The intrusive thoughts are just piling up. What right do they have to be born, huh? Why is their right to exist more than my right to be hungry and eat slime, huh? I don't dare risk DoorDash. They probably lose it. Oh, guess I'll put a shirt on and venture out into the darkness. Well, hopefully there's at least some, like, interesting local restaurants or something. I think I'm probably about finished here as well. Don't do it. The darkness only likes shirtless people. Oops. Okay. All right. Let me just see real quick if there's anybody on streaming. Let's see. I've got a friend who's playing some kind of like DDR. I think it might be DDR actually. That looks kind of interesting. So not ASMR, but hopefully something something somewhat interesting. So I guess we can go ahead and read them. But thank you guys. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the slime ASMR and all the fun cursed sounds and fun cursed food that we cannot eat. So I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow for karaoke.